Welcome to Pathologic. I'm not really sure when the video starts. It should be starting right now. So, yeah. Welcome. It's day 8 of the Haruspex campaign. And as always, I am streaming this one day at a time, 1 week a day. Does that work? It kind of works the opposite, doesn't it? And on Twitch. So, yeah. So, it's a really hot day today. But I am ready, I am pumped, I am not tired, which is great, because sometimes I am. I try not to be tired on Saturdays, but I'm still adjusting my chair. Wait, sorry, my chair doesn't seem to be. Can you please? Thank you, chair. Thank you very much for adjusting yourself, despite it should be me adjusting you, but well, the chair does it all sort of weirdly, because machines break. Anyway, let's continue. We have a lot of things to read. We have a lot of situations to see. I will load the quick save from the previous day, from day 7, because we were going around getting some ninjas killed, which was all good fun. And I just want to read the quest. So what did we do? I was able to produce a cure. That's right, we delivered the cure to the Bachelor, I think. I'm gonna bring the volume up a little bit, because the soundtrack needs to grace us right now. The weapon of victory has been forged! Exclamation mark. However, it proved to be a double-edged sword. The Inquisitor, Aglaia Lilac, has condemned herself. This is sort of a weird thing. She has arrived in town, and we have been... Yeah, that wasn't... The cure wasn't for the Bachelor, it was for Aglaia. Why would she be willing to sacrifice her own life? Something is amiss here. Yes, many things are amiss, and let's reload from this. This is my save? There it is, I think it is. And welcome to the stream, Harry and Feldred. Be very welcome. And let's start the 8th day. We have not received any quests. We shouldn't receive any quests, of course. We're gonna wait until 7 p.m. So for the beginning of this episode, as always, not necessarily always, but as often happens, do I see a flamethrower guy? I do not see a flamethrower guy. That is, yeah. So as always, as often happens, I'm just gonna go around killing some ninjas and things. So this is not a plague district. That is a, this is the map. I pressed the map. This is the map. Yeah, we got this last episode. But there it is. So I want to go down to Notkin so I can get the map of the plague. That up there is a ninja district. We're good on that. We're good on a lot of things. Let me look at my current situation. My infection has been cured because we cured ourselves of that. That's right. That's right. It's a very important aspect of the wall. Getting the thing ready, and we got a lot of these things. Yeah, I think we're okay. I don't really like that I'm not capable of picking up bottles, but it's fine. It's fine. Just a lot of them. A lot of bottles around here. That looks not necessarily like the thing I want to see. Let's look at our current situation in terms of weapons. Yeah, it seems like the rifle is the best course of action. Last stream I also found out that if I press X, and this is a plague district, this is bad. If I press X, I take out my fisticuffs, which is a good thing to fight some rats. And by that little hang, there's flamethrower guys around here, which is great, because I need blood. Don't ask, it's weird, I know, but I need it. So, hello, give me all of that. There's cops. I say cops, they're really just the militia. And also scum, for the most part. So, there they go. Murdering the poor, sick people, and look at how they flee. When they come for me, they don't flee, though. That's sort of weird. I am in the wrong spot. I shouldn't be here. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Yeah, he doesn't sell me the maps. Nitsumo, welcome to the stream as well. Hello. How's it going? Let's have a chat with these guys. See, actually, ooh, look at that. It's a ninja district. Of course it is. So we do have a lot of food. We have a lot of veggies. Let's see what you have to say, sir. Let's see. Oh, he has smoked meat. Who doesn't know? Dried meat. Who doesn't like that? It's like, dried meat is nice. Right? It's like jerky. Except it's jerky. Right? That's what dried meat is. It's like jerky. I don't know much. I have eaten dried meat, but usually not jerky. Because jerky is a specific type of dried meat, as far as I know. Aha. Okay, murder time. That's gonna be better because I have a knife and these guys don't attack me. There's a criminal on the other side, so that's bad news. A flamethrower guy, not flamethrower, arsonist. So these guys are really easy to kill. Because I just do that. Off he goes. Great. Okay, so he's not fighting me. Can I kill you? Oh, come on. That was gonna be such a nice kill. Well, I get his organs. You know. At least I get something. And I get some drugs out of here as well. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. All good things. You know, always look on the bright side of things. The drugs. Let's see, where are we going now? We're not going there, we need to go down there. So, let's go through here. Much better than going through there. Because we need to visit Notkin. And then get ourselves a map of what parts of town are contaminated. And let me remind myself how... 118,000 money. That's how much I have. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money, and I am proud that I have that. I think it's telling of my persistence. This guy doesn't have anything because he's a jerk, so it's telling of his jerkitude. And there's more of the arsonist dudes over here. Good thing that I am not infected anymore, although I might become infected at any moment. He's not attacking me, is it? He was attacking that other person. Dude, you're in a bad spot if you want to kill... There it is. I was sort of afraid that he wouldn't die there. It is now 1 AM. Let's be fast here. Got cooked. Well, I'm infected now. He got cookies, and I'm infected. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Hi.
Clara is a head taller now.
Jung,
so
how's it going?
Above herself. Changeling.
Bragging about money. I'd like to take a look at your map. 1500. That's the immunity boosters for the scouts. Sure, whatever. It's all fine. Speaking of immunity boosters, I do have a bit of a problem with that. I'm gonna take on some beta tablets here, and I'm gonna equip my clothes because for once I should say, repellent clothes. It's a drapery, so this is better. I'm just gonna... Yeah, too late, but, well, whatever. Maybe... I mean, I'm infected. The arsonist dudes are gonna attack me now. Ah, well. It's fine. I think it is fine. Travavar, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Ooh, look at that! Smoked meat. That's my favorite right there. And I assumed a very, very bad... Scottish accent for this because of reasons. I don't know. I don't know the reasons. I'm sure. Usually cause and effect, causality, as it is sometimes known, tends to be the thing. Okay, so if I want to sell my organs, that's the thing in this game. Don't ask. There's a criminal over there. I like that. There is a cop fighting the criminal. I don't like that as much. I hope that the cop dies, because that way I can get the cop's organs and the criminal's organs. But that was not the case. Okay, we got a rat up ahead, which I don't particularly like. Let's go into a house and kill some ninjas. My favorite pastime. Let's go into this one. Hello, sir. Because that rat over there, I don't like him. Aha! Oh! Oh, okay. At least you're bugged, which is great. There it is. I should aim for the torso, because that is a lot easier on these guys. So, okay. Some things over there. I do have a lot of those. I didn't even check the prices of today. So, need to be careful with that as well. All this because a rat was in the street. Can you imagine? Oh no, there's a rat up ahead. I'd better go into a house full of murderers people. They want to kill me, and they're killing me now. I think they're attacking me. Yes! Oh no. I am very low on health. I'd rather this didn't happen right now. Woohoo! Yes, you clap. You clap, little kid. You applaud my... which it means clap. You applaud my thing. Murderous rampage. Rampage? There's words for that. Okay, what do I want to throw away? That. Okay, it's not that great, but, well, little kids that want flowers. They're rare. Also, we're not gonna find them. We could go into a house and just trade, I guess. But I'd rather not. Okay. So, this wasn't an amazing house. At least it got rid of the rat. You know, always look on the bright side of things. 3 people dead because of a rat. Well, because of them. They were the ones that were coming for me like jerks. Oh, I came out through the back. Don't like that. Oh, no, the rat is still here. It's a different rat, though. Okay, am I going the right direction? Yes, because I want to go around to my, I want to visit my, my lair. By the way, we didn't read the things. We should have read the things. Hello, sir. I have a lot of, yeah, these things. Get all of these things. Give me that. Oh, give me the veggies. For sure. There we go. And now we can pick up flowers, because we don't have any more, thingamajibs. Okay, oh. That's so expensive. That food is so expensive. I don't want anything from you, sir. You can keep your food. Yeah, so we don't have the crowbars anymore. So I don't intend to go into... Oh, there's a rat over there. Hopefully he's not after me. I don't think so. Oh. That's a rat. And there's cops. And who's gonna win? Well, sneak. See if the rat doesn't catch me. That's a punch. That's a kill. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. That was my... You jerk. I got hit for nothing. Oh, man. Hopefully the rat doesn't come at me. Because I do need... No, I don't need to go to that way. Okay, we're good. There's now... Oh, there's rats. I hope that rat doesn't see me. I do need to heal a little bit. We don't have that much healing equipment. Oh, yep. Here comes the rat. Okay. We have food over here. Let's check the prices. See how today is faring. I mean, the Inquisitor came yesterday. Hello. How's it going? How much do you ask for a milk? Prices are good today, actually. Prices are relatively decent. Which means I shouldn't sell anything. I suppose. I should buy things. I should buy all of your things. I'm gonna buy all of your things. Thank you. And I'm also gonna fix all of my things as well if I find the people that do that. I should go into one of these houses and just do that. Let's do this. So I need one of these. I need one of these. I need one of these. And apparently the new Pathologic game has a lockpicking minigame. Which in this game, contrary to all the other games, I actually think is a good idea. So this is a good house, don't worry. House of decent people. I'm still gonna steal from them. Hi sir, you don't mind me. Okay. It's now 2 AM. Yeah, it's still pretty early. In this game... Oh, look at who it is. Hi. We all know about you. No, you don't. She has bullets. She has these bullets. I could buy those. The Nomikinesium is the best bit. If I give you one of that. How much do you like? Would you like for one of these? 6. That's the one. I'll get another one. I'll get that bullet as well. Shotgun, not shotgun, pistol bullets are important. Hope your mom is around. Nope, this guy. Your mom, yeah, because the women tend to be the ones that fix clothing and things. So here we are, he says. Once again, no one's asking us. Got a smoke? No, he seemed to be far from desperate, I say. Well, yeah, the sanitary train is arriving soon, they say. It'll bring medicine and take the sick away to be cured. If only we could last till it comes. And when it does come... When does it come, I wonder? Well, in your dreams. Now, we were told it would come, so it will. Doctors will come bringing drops of and poultices. They'll help everyone. I hope they'll be here in time to save the sick. Their fortune ain't all that shiny otherwise. They're goners in 5 hours without them pills. Well, their supply is short. You'll get neither drops nor poultices anyway. Now, of course I will. Everyone will. The powers that be got it all figured out. And if the population's lower, that means we're on the safe side. Got more than enough. Well, we shall hope. That's such a weird dialogue just then, for some wild reason. Why did he say stuff like that? And especially my character was so... I mean, my character probably right now is experiencing a certain amount of... Not revolt is, might be not the correct word, but not revulsion at all. What's the word? Sort of disillusionment, I guess, regarding the fact that he can't cure, like, preemptively cure the people. So I can't do anything here. I kind of wish I could steal things, but that's not to be. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's good. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. So it might be the reason why he's acting also... Yeah. So... Not destitute. I'm not coming up with words today for some reason. I apologize. Let's see. Okay, she doesn't say anything. Young asks, how is Fallout Nevada going? It's going better than it has, but not as well as it has, if that makes sense. I'm sort of... In regards to Fallout Nevada, what news, lad? Definitely a good thing that children are holed up in the tower. Is it true that they have no fatal outcomes there? Pff, I don't know. I haven't been there. I'm afraid it may collapse under the weight, though. So many people have never gathered there at the same time. How many did? Well, 100? 150, maybe? But there's never been more than 1,000, which is what they are there. Yeah, is that so? That means I've got one more pain in the neck now. The construction sheltering 1,000 children may collapse any minute. Damn it to bloody hell. Oh, it's not like that. Don't you worry. It must have been designed to hold them, probably. It must and probably, yes. And there actually was that time when a ton of people got in there. There was a festival. I was 6 then. We celebrated for 3 days and it went fine. Who constructed it? I don't know. I was already there when I was born. How old are you? 11, almost 12. I see. That's actually an important date right there. That we're dating the tower. So yeah, that's Fallout Nevada. Going well as one can hope. I'm handling... Oh, she doesn't, yeah. I'm handling the mistranslations, which is it's a good thing, because I think that's gonna break the game eventually, because I just rip it. Else just weird comas. I get mad. I get mad. Ellipses with more than 3 or less than 3 dots. Oh, mad. Oh boy. And yeah, so it's just I'll need to figure that out. Also dashes that are not used properly. I mean, this game, that's why, like, it's very difficult to keep... I do it consciously, and that's why I say it's very difficult. But it may not be difficult. That's just my opinion. But I feel that it's very difficult to keep that rat is coming for me. I don't like it. To keep a perspective when it comes to writing style and quality in a game like Pathologic. Because this game was written as well as Fallout Nevada by Russians. I suppose by Russians, I'm not really sure, but at least by Eastern European people. It's always weird. It's just if I say Russians, because you know there's games that are done in Ukraine and they have the same sort of feel, and you can see that even in old writing as well. It's just that there's a specific feel for Russian-inspired writing. And in this game, Pathologic here has a very specific style, and it is a very jarring style to anybody that's just opposed to it, I guess. Not necessarily opposed. What I mean is, if you come onto it and it's just you're expecting the same that you always get everywhere else, you're not gonna get it here. So I have to consciously take a step back from just what is expected and engage with it in a more visceral level. Engage with the writing, I should say, in Pathologic, in a more visceral level, and that just works sublimely. It's just, oh boy, I'm gonna die now. Yep. I don't know if I saved here. I really do hope I have. Oh, I need to go into the tower. I don't know where I saved. I think I saved maybe before coming in. Minx, welcome to the stream. Let's see where we are. So yeah, basically I have to engage with this game's dialogue in a much more visceral level. And that works so well because this game's writing is done with purpose and intent. And it's really, really special. It's definitely up there. There's things that it's definitely up there with, I would say, the best written games in some regards. The best written games that I've seen. But the fact that it is so offbeat in so many regards, and the translation itself sometimes, I assume that... Oh, I missed that. I assume the translation sometimes doesn't quite reflect the original writing. I'm just assuming that. But even, I'm just taking it at face value, which is what you have to do anyway. When you're reviewing a game, I guess. But I'm not really reviewing a game, of course. Okay, I'm gonna save scum there, because I don't know what that is. This is a brand new rifle, by the way. This is a brand new rifle. But anyway, this game, I think, shows how to tell a great story with great story beats and a great setting that is special and unique. I just don't understand. I'm just failing, and I'm not gonna die here. I need more. Now, this is a very dangerous place. I need more healing, basically. I probably will just... Yeah, probably just take the healing. Let's do that. Let's see. So, I have plenty, but just I don't want to use it. And this is a very dangerous weapon to use as it is. There it is. So yeah, basically the same sort of weirdness that you get in Pathologic, you get in Fallout Nevada, I would say. That said, Fallout Nevada doesn't have the same sort of readiness to deliver the storyline. It's a lot more it's a lot more hidden. It's a lot more sort of writing for the sake of writing, and I think in a lot of regards it could do with not as much writing, which is terrible to say about an RPG. Okay, I've done everything. I need to go out through here. So I think in regards to Fallout Nevada, the writing itself lets it down because it's not done with purpose and intent. And the bits that are done with purpose and intent are interesting and challenging. And I just did an episode, or just uploaded an episode where we go through a main story beat in Fallout Nevada, and it was interesting and challenging. It was weird because of the translation, and that threw me off a little bit, but I still managed to get it. There's something here in the middle. I can't pick it up most likely, but there's not. So yeah, it's two very different games that share some aspects. Only one translator working on it. Yeah, the translation is what it is. I can't. I mean, it's what it is. My biggest problem is not even the translation. It's the writing itself. Because it just doesn't. It's just trope, commonplace, going through the things you already think, and verbose for the sake of just being verbose sometimes. And other times you can't do anything. Like the quest design itself is lacking in a lot of aspects. And I'm gonna drop the. No, I'm not gonna drop that. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm gonna drop these. No, I should drop these. Yeah, I'm gonna drop these over here, because what I want to do is I want to get more plants. I have a lot of these, so I'll just spend the morning going around and buying the things. Okay. I can't be fast enough. Can't be fast enough over here. It's gonna take a long while to do even the selling. Okay, there. Oh, we got liver. It's a lovely thing, isn't it? Ah, look at all these kidneys that I have over here. I'm sure the cops won't mind any of this. No, they don't. They actually don't buy them, but I wouldn't be surprised to be able to trade some of these things with the cops. Okay, so I think everything is good. We have some infected blood, which is good for some recipes and all that. I don't. I know I'm infected. Don't give me the. Just don't give me the ghosting. I hate it. You're the worst game. You're the worst. Psycho. says Young on chat. Yes. This is a... I don't know. I think... You know, one thing it would be cool to add to the game? Is barks. Like, having the character you play say things every once in a while, especially in combat. Or just greetings to people. I think it's a very silent game, Pathologic, for the most part, because it doesn't have voice acting, and I think if Pathologic 2 has voice acting, then that's gonna change the game completely in regards to the ambience, which is definitely fine. I think it's missing voice acting. I mean, I do fine with it, but I think it is a game that would do well with voice acting. It'll do a lot better. If they add just things that your character shouts at when you're fighting and all that sort of stuff, you can get a better glimpse of what your character is, and then I think that'd be interesting. Yeah, Jung said sicko, not psycho, and I just misread it. I'm sorry. Took a break from Fallout, says Harry, and focusing on Kingdoms of Amalur. Such a huge game. Yes, it is. Fallout New Vegas, says Harry. That's also a huge game. Okay, let's see what you have, sir. You have some brown wire. I'm gonna adjust my microphone a little bit. So I'm sorry if this makes sounds. I have plenty of things. I probably, you know what? I'm not gonna trade with you. I'm gonna trade with the other. I'm gonna go to the other side of town while collecting herbs. This is gonna be quite a journey. What time is it? I think we'll be okay. Because my point is, if I go to there, then to here, I need to go here. I really don't mind missing the town square things. I mean, I do mind. I think we'll have time to do that. But it's getting close. It's getting tricky to do that. To go there and back and then go again for the town square. No, town square, the whatever that is. But I'd rather do this now than do it later if we're gonna need to make more potions or whatever. And besides, I don't really don't need to kill people, go around killing people. It's fine, because that's an activity in this game. You need to kill people sometimes. Jung asks, how would you like New Vegas with Insomnia the Arc shooting mechanics? I would like it better. I haven't really shot any time or anything with in Insomnia, but I like it better. I like it better because Insomnia doesn't have as much combat, so that's an improvement immediately. But I thought you were asking how I'd like it with Phantom. I misread your comment in my head before, and you said I thought you were saying with Phantom Doctrine shooting style, and I'm like, yes, please, give me Fallout turn-based. Seriously, people, just make turn-based games, just forever. Right? If you're like, oh, what should I do today? Some jam? Should I cook? What should I cook? Do turn-based games. That's what you do. That's what you. Oh, should I drive my kids to school? Should I maybe, I don't know, go for a walk? No, you should make turn-based games. That's what you should do. Every day, every time, forever. It's what I do, except immediately I give up and I'm gonna record some because I can't do turn-based games. I wish I could. I wish I could. Well, I can make the rule sets, but that's, it's different. Jung says, you'll make turn-buys illegal. Turn-bays? Turn-bays. I like turn-bays. Oh, I need to make a meme of that. I need to make a meme of that. That's the best thing. I need turn-bays. Oh, that's the best thing. I like that. I like that a lot. Who's the turn-bayest of them all? The turn-based of them all, it's gotta be Brian Fargo. He's the one. He's the one. I would say Vinke, what's his name? The guy from Larian Studios. But he's betrayed the turn cult too many times, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because, well, he hasn't betrayed, he just joined the cult late. But, isn't that a term for that? Like Johnny come lately or something? I don't know what that means. I need to learn more English. The other day I was having issues with what it means to have your work cut out for you. I thought it was having your work just sort of easy. But no, it's the opposite, you dummy. You dummy. Oh boy. It's like when I played Nantucket and I'm just... Nantucket! Welcome to Let's Play series of Nantucket. And I was gonna play Achtung Cthulhu Tactics. The game kind of bugged out and I couldn't. And I was gonna make a fun of that and say Achtung. Because that'd be funny, wouldn't it? As the first thing I say in that Let's Play. Anyway, we got a lot of things in here and that is good news. And my throat is dying. It's all good. It's fine. 64 levers. How would you like that, mister? Would you like some 64 levers? He's gonna get those easily without... Oh my god, that is so expensive. Did you increase the price of your sweatery, mister? Take some hearts, then. Have some heart, please. Yeah, these are the rarest ones, and that's why I wanted to come over here. That is not what I need. Okay. The 16, that's not divisible by 4. 21 is not divisible. 26 is divisible by 4. No, it's not. I'm gonna need it. 32 is. Yeah, I know maths. I'm good at this. I got some maths and shizzles. Let's go now down to that right there. Good stuff. Now we, of course, do not have turn-based in this game. Although I wouldn't mind that. Can you imagine this game with turn-based combat? It'd need to be a different game. I think this game would do well if it were more sort of trying to be more pen and paper role-playing style of game. And actually, I think this as a setting for pen and paper would be interesting. Just in and of itself. I'm pretty sure there are pen and paper role-playing settings that are basically like this. I've never played any, but that's just me being bad. That's one creepy dude, says Harry about these guys. They are. Kind of reminds you of Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, hi. I don't know who Uncle Fester is. I'm sure he was a very nice person. Okay, now I'm gonna buy the rest of the stuff. Take some livers. All of this. And the kidneys. I hear it's good with in a soup or something. Actually, I don't know if I've ever eaten kidney. I'm pretty sure I have. I don't remember the taste though. There's body parts of animals that I've eaten that have very specific tastes that are not necessarily my favorites, I would say. And others that are really nice tasting. Like, for example, tongue. Cow tongue, in specific. I enjoy. Oh, that's very expensive, isn't it? How much? 14. Oh, you jerk. Take a blood. Thank you. Bye. Okay, now let's go for the other side of town. How much time have I lost? Not too much. That's good news. We'll have enough time to go see the play in town. Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. I know what the Addams Family is. It's Garfield's family. Except it's not. Otherwise it would be Garfield's family. What is it? What is Addams Family? Where do I know that from? That's not Calvin and Hobbes. Because it would make no sense. We don't know Calvin's name. Is it that little dog that sleeps on top of the doghouse with a big nose? Is that what that is? Uncle Fester. I had no idea. I have no idea. I certainly don't know Uncle Fester. Addams Family I do. What are no, but it's not the doggies. The doggies have like a Whimsenbottom thing name for the family. I'm very good at popular culture, as you are obviously seeing. I know all these things. I know the Whimsenbottom. I know the what's the other one that I mentioned just now? The Calvin and Hobbes. It's nobody knows Calvin and Hobbes. Harry is jumping off a bridge. That's bad. Addams Family cropped. No, that's the picture that is doing that. Why would you think that Colonel would know that? Asks Young about a picture that has been posted on chat that you guys can see on video, of course. Yeah, it's probably a picture of Addams Family. I don't know. Addams Family. I know families. Families are very common. You got the Flintstones. You got the Jetsons. You got the Simpsons. He's got a lot of sons in the family. He's got the... That's fine, I suppose. We have... What else? Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know more. The Futurama's sons. That's not a family. Oh, there was one that I watched when I was a kid. Well, when I was like 3, and I had a big. That it turned out later that it was that's not necessarily the greatest of I don't know who it was. I think it was the main actor or somebody that just turned out to be a freaking criminal. But what's it called? The Alf ones. Yes, I watched that when I was a kid. Like at the age of 3, I had like a big Alf. It was big to me. It wasn't necessarily. No, it wasn't necessarily that big. It's just like, I don't know, a meter tall, and for a kid of 3 years old, and I was like, hey, it's a big Alf, and it's cool. I think the Alf ate cats, and that's another family right there. And also, Friends, that's not a family. I don't know very much. Everybody knows the Addams. Well, I probably know the Addams then, because I belong to the group that is everybody, I would assume. I'm gonna say that I need to watch that, see that picture. I'm still giving blood here? I am. Oh, there's so much blood to give over here. Young says I don't know shit. Oh, Adam's the creepy ones with the walking hand. The walking hand, I recall that. Called The Thing and Cousin It and Morticia. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. That is not what I was saying. Oh, you like milk? Oh my god, he likes milk so much. Do you like cookies? Do you like the crap? Oh my god, he loves this. Okay, how about you have a cheap plant? Yeah, that's a cheap plant. Okay, ooh, that's decent. There we go. Good. Now, I'm going back home. I'm dropping all this crap, because I only have 2 hours to get to the, yes, to the, theater place. I'm pretending. I do know. It's like a black and white thing. Why would I even know? I never had a black and white TV. Apart from that time when it broke, then it was black and white. And then the day after it was violet and white. Those were weird TV times for me. We used to have to punch the TV for it to work. I'm not even kidding right now. It would go from black to white, or black and white to violet and white. It wasn't violet, it was like purple. Sort of weird. Probably lost one of the channels or something. I don't know. And we'd just punch it, and it would work. And then my father got upset with me that I punched the TV, that it would work, and so I stopped watching TV because it was violet. And I was like, no, I don't like this. It's weird. I prefer black and white TV. What is this? 1997? It was about that time, to be honest. Oh boy. So let's drop all of this stuff as fast as we possibly can. Pick up the rest of the things. You know, I never had... Well, I do have a remote control. But, I never... growing up, I never had a TV with a remote control. And you can imagine the weird... I mean, I knew what a remote control was and how to operate it and stuff. It's... Yeah, that's not the issue. But you can imagine how weird it was for me that... Everything on TV, everybody had, like, there were whole stories built around the remote control, and I'm like, I need to get up and punch some buttons on the TV for it to change the channel. That's not, I don't have that. and yeah, so, yeah. Punch my TV and I'll punch you, says Young. If I punch your TV, it'll break. They don't build them like they used to. Okay, where are we going? We need to go. That was me trying to sound like an old man, by the way. I sound like an old man anyway. I just said, this whole conversation was me sounding like an old man. Apart from the beginning, which is me sounding like a young man. Because I don't know what the Addams are. Harry says that in Eastern Europe, punching the TV is the first step in trying to make it work. That sounds like a good deal. Right there. I don't remember the brand of my TV. I think it still exists in my house somewhere. You gotta be... No. No. Quick saves. Lovely. It's like there's a release of endorphin and other drugs that the body produces when I save scum. It's like it's like good things that I've never tried. That's a punch. Oh, you jerk. Okay, come on. Ooh, lovely. See? You are terrible at this job. Please die. Thank you. I am not gonna take your blood. Oh no, actually the blood. No, you keep your organs, sir. You suck. You suck. Shut up. Hiccups. I'm not gonna need to collect any more organs for a long while. I mean, I probably will end up having to collect them for a mission or something, but then we can just go and hunt some ninjas, which is always a good fun time, isn't it? Because they give us crowbars, which we can then trade for vegetables in a jar. Hello, sir. Because these guys have vegetables in jars on their back. It's a thing. Don't ask. Harry says, fun fact, Adam's family originated in 1915. That guy just originated in there. Oh no. You guys are gonna die. Oh, I killed it. Ooh. That was worthwhile for me to kill. Originated in 1959 as a sitcom, which I thought it was the case. Oh, please don't come for me. What the heck are you doing here? Go away. What the? It hit me. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it hit me. Why? Oh. All because of the Adams family. With one of the most beautiful brunettes ever. Playing Morticia, and that's why I remembered. Because that name, I remember. And the hand as well. I seem to recall the hand. Let's see what we have over here.
I know how celestial bodies work. I know the logic of numbers.
Yes, Mom.
Solid bodies drown in water. It's a law. Life breaks into particles and is reborn again. It is a law.
It's not.
You see now how many mysteries the Earth holds. The more terrifying the mystery, the deeper it lies, and the fewer wells can reach them.
You can trick anyone but me, the emissary of the powers that be. I know how this world had been built. I know how its life works. I know the laws it operates under. It's supposed to be very simple and proportional.
True, Mom. That's what it's supposed to be.
True, Mom. That is what it's supposed to be.
So let it be. It's not the end of the world. It's just an epidemic. It's gone out of proportion. The law will prevail. I'll restore the balance. Not all is lost. I know where the root of this evil lies.
I think that mother, that woman that was talking, is supposed to be the little kid from the termitary. I also can go on a ramble about the laws there. And about how simple and balanced things must be. Yeah, so basically this is meant to depict that the Inquisitor here, or not Inquisitor, what's her name? Aglaya, anyway. Her life hangs in the balance. We know that from yesterday, even though it's a little bit hazy. The game didn't deliver that information all that well. We still don't have Block in here, which is the commander-in-chief or whatever. Let's have a chat with this guy.
When we do not find peace of mind in ourselves, it is useless to seek it elsewhere.
Harry's saying that this is almost Japan level of creepy. I never found Japanese things to be very creepy, to be honest. Although I do understand what you mean, Harry. No, I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's Russian level of creepy. Now, those are creepy, though, now that I think about it. Have you seen the real creepy stuff from Russia? Yeah. Yeah. Jung is asking me, of all the new games, which one would I recommend the most? And of course that was to be, I can't recommend turn-based. If I can't recommend turn-based, then I would recommend The Witcher 3. You should check some Japanese horror. I have. Most of it is funny and hilarious. The rest of it is not necessarily creepy, it's just well done. Unless it's just funny and hilarious, in which case it can be well done and funny and hilarious. Nope. Ooh, no, you're not getting me. Oh boy. So about the laws, first a little bit of historical context, shall we? Because that's a fun thing to do, ain't I? Ain't I fun to do? No, I promise you I'm not. Anyway, so basically, I liked the probably conscious appeal to the laws of the universe having to be simple and balanced. That is, if you study things like the development of the understanding of the... they started off immediately with the rules of the celestial bodies, and specifically regarding that is interesting, because if you study the first steps in understanding, to go over there, the first steps in understanding how the celestial bodies of like the Earth and the Sun and all that sort of stuff work, you see that a pervasive notion was that it had to be simple and easy and understandable and repeatable and simple, and you see even in, for example, I don't remember his name, the guy that first published the works, well actually not first, the guy that second famously, because like 100 years after the fact, but we kind of ignore the one that came before. I don't remember who he was, but I'm pretty sure it was from Turkey. I don't remember exactly. There was a person before Galileo. I think it is Galileo. But if you observe his work, if you look at his work, you can see there's a sort of underlying tendency and very implicit tendency. I'm not under attack, am I? No. Implicit tendency to try and simplify things as much as possible and create balance. So like orbits were round and things like that, and it was a big discovery the first time they observed, I think it was 1583 or something, when they observed supernova. And can you imagine, to a person who thought the skies were still and just sort of repeatable, to see something change in the sky? Can you imagine the impression it leaves to those scientists? I'm not talking just to people, you know, who weren't scientists. I'm talking about scientists who are studying the sky as if it was a thing written in stone, and they, holy crap, that thing showed up. It's like, it must be absolutely earth-shattering, sky-shattering, as it were. Okay, do we have bandage? Of course he doesn't. But yeah, so that was that principle, that everything was simple and straightforward, which of course is not the case. It's very complex. Everything is very complex. Nothing is straightforward, which leads us into the second bit about the laws. The laws of the universe that exist. Oh, you jerk. That exist and don't exist. Oh, no. Okay, nothing is pursuing me, which was part of my concern there. They're not really laws. They're more simplifications of our understanding of the universe, which is lovely to think about. I like it. I like it a lot. I should throw... yeah. Wait a minute, is that a knife? No, that's a lockpick, which is good. It's lovely to think about, because we think of the law of gravity... well, which actually, that's a tricky one to start with, because it's just so misunderstood. Not misunderstood, but, you know, it's not scientifically definite. That's what it probably... I want to say. But if we think of the law of entropy, for example, which is, I think, the first law of thermodynamics, that's not really something that we found written anywhere, right? That's not like, oh, this is the law, or that we decided was the case, or that somebody decided was the case. We sort of found out and worked retroactively from that point. We observe, that's how science works. We observe, we draw conclusions, we test, and we can kind of understand how things work. I'm not taking your fish, dude. You jerk. It all ends in less than 5 days. Oh, you all jerks, not letting me steal from them. I do want to trade more than anything, so... So that is interesting, like, the appeal to laws of physics, in particular, is very tenuous, very difficult. It's not grasping at straws, but when you observe things that contradict the laws of physics, to say, oh, it's this kid, to say that this cannot be, oh, hi, I have things that need be fixing. There we go, fantastic. To say that this cannot be because it contradicts the laws of physics is dangerous, because the laws of physics come after what is, not the other way around, because the laws are man-made, as weird as it seems. And I think that's a fascinating way of thinking about science. Well, it's the way of thinking about science. It's not even the science that's at stake here. Is more the way of thinking about our outlook, I guess. on the world. Don't you think? Okay, I'm not gonna give you the crowbar, mister. I'm gonna give you these things, and you're gonna give me bullets. How about that? Do you like? Don't look at me like that. Oh my god, you're the creepiest. Yeah, okay, so I can fix my clothes. Shouldn't have done this. Oh, the kid doesn't mind. Good. I like it. Let's see if there's anything else over here. I got a letter, which is great. Ooh. This is why I save. This is why I save. Okay, save things. It's only 10? Really? I'd take that. We got another schmouter. Okay, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna... Of course. That guy doesn't like that I steal from him. Okay. So, we received a letter. I guess now we know where to go. Which is great, because we need to read the letters from yesterday. It's day 8. Let's go with day 7, because we got got one... and we got a Goliath's thing. I got wind of your forthcoming appointment as the new leader of the kin, who will establish the new order in the town. This is a reasonable, subtle solution to what I'm very likely to welcome. I actually didn't read this yesterday, so I will need to do that. Father came back from the cathedral. Yeah, we read that one. So Goliath sent us a letter yesterday. Your visit to the foreman has drawn me... That was the foreman of the termitary. Has drawn me towards a fascinating conclusion. The blood is still warm, is it not? It seems alive, as though it was extracted moments ago. It was sort of, yes. However, the blood we're speaking about belongs to a bull that was slaughtered the day before. Oh, that's a good point. Foreman Oinion has travestied the ritual. Why don't you ask him where the blood comes from the next time you see him? Postscriptum, lend your ear to the bachelor, if you please. He acts in accordance to my instructions, and I consider him worthy of my trust. He will help you finish what you started, provided you require any assistance. Postscriptum, I got wind of your forthcoming appointment as the new leader of the kin, which I didn't know about, but sure, who will establish the new order in the town. This is a reasonable, subtle solution that I'm very likely to welcome. The time of the 3 families has passed. We need to think about the future. Am I making sense to you, she asks. And then we got a letter. That's always... Oh, this one is a little bit less weird. Okay. The kin... This is, of course, not a letter. This is a part of the journal by Isidore Burak, the father of the Haruspex. The kin are dangerously close to rebellion. And the kin here, I think, refers to the people of the termitary and the steppe. Maybe not. The beasts anticipate the catastrophe. 58 brown bulls had to be slaughtered because of this. Yeah, that's what they do. I'm going to challenge the foreman of the termitary. Rising against the order is a crime, but it is twice as criminal for me to keep avoiding my lines. Oyun should not, that's the foreman, should not be allowed to rule the kin any longer. This helmsman was unable to pilot the ship in calm waters. Many a squall was risen because of his ineptitude. In a storm like this, he will drown us all. Which is interesting, because it kind of reminds us of the solid bodies always drown in water, which is what made me talk about the laws. Because no, they don't always drown in water, you dummy. Don't you know about a raft? Anyway, or ice. It's all about density. Well, because the solid and liquid in all those states, it's not even correct. There are not only 3 states of matter. There are like 7 or 8 or a bunch of them. And there's like, at least one of them is like a spectrum. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't remember what it was. I think it's a super liquid or something. Anyway, in a storm like this, he will drown us all. I'm going to let him know of what this is, of course, still the Haruspex father, who is dead. I'm going to let him know what I have decided, and then I will go to the steppe to hear what the Swevery fields have to tell me, because that's drugs. I hope that while I am talking to Bodo, the earth, that's drugs, Oyun will acknowledge the truth of my way and will speak to Boss Vlad, which is the big Vlad. I don't know why they call him Boss Vlad, it's just so weird. Of the necessary changes, he will have to vacate the stones for me by the time I am back, otherwise the kin will rebel. Why isn't my son by my side yet? Where are you, my boy? Who other than you will offer me a hand in these times of horror? Well, nobody, it seems. You died. I have found... This is the bachelor. I found out that the kind of medium that may... I found out that the kind of medium that may allow our bacteria to flourish is most likely below the ground. Oh, I don't say. The local hearsay has led me to believe that the most intense interaction between human beings and the earth takes place in the abattoir. Yes. According to the Inquisitor, you are the only person who is allowed to enter the abattoir unhindered. If this is the case, I urge you to contact me as soon as possible. The importance of the matter should not be underestimated. And that's from Bachelor Tankovsky, of course. Postscriptum says, I am worried by Aglaia Lilik's behavior of late. She was asking me of your whereabouts. It is clear that she wants to talk to you, but for some reason she would rather not make an official request of your attendance. This is suspicious. You may want to be doubly careful these days. I am always doubly careful, except for when I keep getting inflicted with the plague. It's all good. Bose-Einstein condensate. That sounds... I don't know what that is, Mitsuma. Is that booze? You wrote, but that's with a S rather than a Z. I don't know.
My lacquer is cracking, see?
No. How does lacquer crack? Is she talking about the nail polish? Did you put lacquer in the nails?
What's going on in the bloody abattoir? Why didn't I think of it before?
Because you're an idiot. I told you about it before, and then you were like, no, it can't be, because it's the water and things. Shut up. You have made, I'm not even kidding right now. You have made quite an impression, impression on the emissary of the powers that be. That would be the Aglaia. Congratulations. Keep doing that, and soon there will be no menacing Inquisitor in town. Only a gentle Aglaia Lilik. She's already gentle, you dummy! She's a very interesting character. Anyway, the bad news is she can see that too. She'll be reluctant to meet you again, I'm afraid. What do you mean? Executors have told me that she was furious to learn of your discovery. She had her reasons, and she was quite intent on destroying you when you came to her, but she was so impressed by your dignified demeanor that she had a change of heart. What did you tell her that touched her so much? We talked about freedom. All right, then. I'd like to ask for your help, Burak. You are well aware that my business here is not complete yet, and now the Inquisitor has commissioned me to look at this for the source. She gave me a push in the right direction, as she did to you, yet I'm stuck. Actually, I should point out that she's using him, and it's interesting that the game puts him not understanding her completely, at least in my view. Oh, it's a state of matter, Mizuma says. Thank you. About the Bose-Einstein condensate. So that's the one that has a spectrum. Yeah. I didn't know about that one, so I was speaking out of looking at graphs basically, because I once saw a graph in passing about all the states, and it was weird because it has pressure and it has I don't know what it was about or which element, but it has pressure and there's temperature, and those two things affect state. And there was also another thing, and I don't remember which one it was. But anyway, so what he's saying here is important because she's using him, but he doesn't know. And then he gets very revolted at the end. I wonder if she changed their alliance, because she was very happy to see him, to meet her. And when I played as the Bachelor, I sort of had this impression that she just sort of had a turn of heart in regards to him. Because at first, she asked him for very specific things in regards to people who were working against him as well as her. But then all of a sudden, like, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like her. So I didn't really understand that completely. And it would be interesting if she had the opposite reaction towards the Haruspex. What I didn't understand is that the Haruspex was working with her when I played as the Bachelor. But anyway, are my ears playing tricks on me? The Oinon is stuck. Wait a minute, you're stuck. She gave me a push in the right direction as she did to you, yet I'm stuck, she says. Well, I'm analyzing the soil, he says. The results aren't great, but I've found something. There may be a paradox to the tectonic bed under the settlement. I need to know what its structure is like. I've heard that the abattoir is rooted deeply into the ground. Tell me, do the people who live inside of it know what's below? What do you want from me? You are allowed inside, aren't you? Go ask them. Find out what's down there, and if the source of the disease is indeed below, we'll overthrow this behemoth with armed force. The army will be here tomorrow. Oh, you're wrong, Oinon. Wherever did this theory of yours come from? Aglaia Lilik has a rather elegant theory on how it all works, and she's right. It's a shame you can't talk to her, really. Oh well. No, I can. Nothing is impossible, Oinon.
What is there to talk about now?
I don't know. What can it be? What can it be down there? He says. The depths of Bodo hold no ill, Oinon. Interesting. That is interesting. The Haruspex doesn't... Oh, that's right. The Haruspex was actually against the theory. The theory that it was the Termitary. And when we find him playing as the Bachelor, we find him in the Termitary, not in the wing that we went to last episode, but in the wing that the other wing. When we find him there, is like these guys are as much a victim as everybody else and all that sort of stuff. So that is interesting, because the character that we're playing right now also doesn't believe that it's underground. There's people running over there. Let them run. Let's have a chat with Aglaya. Hi, Aglaya. Nobody's dead yet. Hi, guys. Hi.
We weren't given too much time now, were we? The army arrives tomorrow.
I know. Listen, she says, I'm going to share my plans and goals with you now. Strange though it may seem, it just so happens that you, a person of a completely different background, somehow understand me better than anyone else. That is worthy of sincerity. She also spoke of sincerity with the Bachelor. A lot. Until the end. I'll not doubt your words. Of all the goals I have, saving this town is the most crucial one. I'll be honest with you, I do not love it. And I do suspect this hopeless mission is my last chance. Yet my choices have nothing to do with self-preservation. They are about integrity and ambition. Why is it hopeless? Not for me, but I think they deem it hopeless. This town is little more than a grave they can throw anything into and watch it rot. I do have a suspicion that it's precious to them, though. Yet they wouldn't have sent an artillery squad here unless they had other towns to have fun with. Okay, what are you planning to do? The source of the disease will be found, and it will be destroyed. It's a matter of time, and it will only take a few days. The sick can be cured with your panacea. The plan is all around great, but there's a huge hole in it. The panacea is scarce. Yes, it is. There's only one, and I ate it. And I'm already infected again. It's just terrible. Its main ingredient is a relic, a fossil, or fossil? Almost. There are fewer Aurochses left in this world than Leviathans, as far as I can tell. I don't know what a Leviathan is, but that is so. They say an Aurochs was brought from the steppe the day before yesterday to be sacrificed. It's supposed to be to deliver us from the plague. Odongs say it was the last one. Yes. Still, I'm confused. I've been told that only a true warden can handle an Aurochs. Is this the reason why Olgimsky manages the kin personally, but requires a middleman in any matter that has to do with the abattoir? Yes, my father used to say the same thing. The foreman oversees the rituals and performs the rite from time to time, cutting a bull in a way that has been the true way since the creation of the world, for the perpetuation of the world. That cosmic bull is an Aurochs. It contains every element, every line, every tongue, every connection, everything. Have I been informed correctly? Yeah, sounds about right. It's weird, but yeah. But the rite didn't work out. The kin is disappointed and unhappy with the foreman. This means he did something wrong. The kin had been locked up in the termitary, so I assume there were few witnesses. Could it be that the foreman was unable to handle the Aurochs? Perhaps there was no mactation at all. Interesting, the word mactation. That means butchering. It shouldn't... That word... Is that word an English word? Because that's so... That is so weird. My god. So yeah, where did the blood come from then, if there was no butchering? That's exactly what's bugging me. The rite was performed the day before yesterday. So many hours must have passed since then, but you were given steaming blood. It was full of oxygen. It was alive, as if it had been extracted, just extracted from a living body. It's true. Ask the foreman where the blood came from. I think the abattoir hides many secrets, and you are the only person that can get into its depths. The further we go, the more convinced I become that we're on the right path. Even in our enlightened times, we are to be saved by the legends of ancient herdsmen. I will follow your bold advice. Good luck to you, Artemi Burak. Beware of the foreman. He's afraid of you, but he's the kind of man whose fear is more dangerous than his calm. What if the abattoir is closed? Then get in there through the termitary. I talked to this girl, Taichik, yesterday. Her power is incredible. She even made me doubt if I can make her obey my will. She knows how to open the abattoir. Okay, wait for me. I'll be back. Do you have any more lines? No. I'll see you later. So we have one single main quest. We didn't actually get a main quest from the Bachelor. Huh. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what the Bachelor wanted. Sort of an introduction to the main quest. I'm glad I talked to him, though. Because I was kind of considering going for,
I have a heartache.
Aglaya before him. Leviathan is a sea monster, a demon of envy in Christian mythos. Originates in the Hebrew mythos, where is the sea god Yamu. Okay, interesting. It is fortunate that you came to see me, my good Master Burak. There is a matter of great importance for us to discuss. It has something to do with a man who is known to be very involved with you, the man to have spoken in your defense when everyone else had turned their backs on you. I am speaking of Vlad Olgimsky, or specifically of the most lamentable fate that awaits him. Oh, what happened to him? The ruthless investigator that she is, Aglaya Lilik, has ordered the opening of the termitary that was previously locked down by the Olgimskis. In doing so, she has uncovered a few pieces of most valuable evidence. Having interrogated Vlad the Heavy, or Big Vlad, we can't decide on his name, don't you worry about that, she has received his full and sincere avowal of guilt. And yet, yeah, one of them is gonna get locked up. What was he guilty of? Long story short, when he gave or pretended to give the order to lock down the termitary, he was already fully aware of the highly contagious disease that the kin had fallen victim to. Apparently, he imagined that some natural traits of the steppe people and their amazing vitality would allow them to do away the plague on their own. Did he? Well, keeping in mind how volatile these people may be, the Olgimskis were also striving to protect the town from an onset of blood-crazed plague sufferers. In other words, if they didn't try to hide their decision, it may have been understood and supported, but then Simon's death wrought havoc with their plans. So, actually that explains how we caught it. Because Simon went, excuse me, the last book that we have, or last page that we have from Simon's journal, not Simon actually, from Isidore's journal, it's him going to the steppe and dealing with these people. And then he came and infected Simon. And Simon, I'm not sure if he died or just pretended to die. I'm not really sure. But anyway, where are we going with this? In truth, the catastrophic act that killed thousands of people was not a product of rational planning, but rather of hesitancy and reluctance. That's the reason why they were trying to hide the outbreak. Hesitancy and reluctance are quite common in younger people. Wait a minute, what? What do you mean? What? Younger people? Oh, yeah, younger people. Precisely. It is Vlad the Younger, and not his father, whom we should hold responsible for this terrifying crime. Vlad the Younger gave the order at his own risk, and then kept it a secret from his father. It was already too late when my noble ally and opponent learned of these developments, and so he took the blame for his son. He did, I remember that, and I chose still to imprison his son, because... Was it? No, I chose to imprison the father. No, imprison the son. Yes. I think it was like that, or something like that. I don't remember exactly my reasons with the Bachelor. That is a surprise. They say that this is what merchant families do. They will happily backstab one another in their everyday affairs, yet when their heir is in danger, they put it all behind and rush to the rescue. They'll stop at nothing to pull the opponent apart then, with their teeth if needs be. Okay, what do you want from me? Report this to the governor, or even his wife, since I... Oh, no, not them. Or even his wife, since I heard there's some bad blood between you and Alexander. If you want, I have good reasons to believe that Inquisitor will order Vlad the Heavy's execution. Yeah, why can't you tell the governor, or his wife, yourself? Because they trust the Canes even less than they trust the Buraks. Especially now that Katerina feels what kind of powerful emotions you have stirred in the Steely Inquisitor. You left a strong impression on her yesterday. Maria feels it too. Really? Indeed. So will you help? Your benefactor? Or shall we say, your partner in misfortune? I'll deal with it. Sure. Of course.
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great.
That's a side quest, of course. The real cause of the kin's terrifying demise has been unveiled. Gorgi has asked me to inform the governor of these unfortunate events, though I'd rather not walk right into the wolf's open maw, even if the teeth have been removed. Instead, I will talk to the wolf's wife. I've been walking into the wolf's open maw for a while. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I need to do. Drayden is in chat. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Let's see. Aha. Hello, how's it going?
It's buzzing in my ears.
That's because you keep listening to your Walkman on very high volume. You silly person, you. Son of a... I don't remember the references. I'm sorry. I was trying to go for some a Monty Python reference, but it's just, yeah. I don't watch as much Monty Python as I used to. I guess YouTube is kind of... Just watch YouTube. Hey, Maria. I am here. What do you have? Hi.
Did you see anything weird on your way here?
Many things. I'll see you later. So, they don't have anything for me. That's good. That's good, because at least we know who has quests for us and who doesn't. So, the idea here is because we need to go over there, I could just go this way and go first to Ladder Ravel's place. And, WTSBQ, welcome to the stream. I didn't see you on chat. I thought you were young because you have the same color, and I sort of, yes. How's it going? Fallout 3 is legit, he's saying. I don't even know what legit means. What does it mean? I don't know. Does it mean crap? I'm kidding. Drayden is saying that he enjoys the atmosphere of 3. I think atmosphere is a nice... is a nice aspect of Fallout 3. I would say yes. Oh, I don't want your crap. Okay, this is a plague district. I don't like it. Please don't get me plague any more than I have already. I'm just treading on my boots because they are expensive. They're the best boots. I'm just using them up. Actually, I could look at them. No, that didn't happen. That did not happen. Legit is a slang that means solid and good. I think WTSBQ has been I don't know what he's been. Where's this rat that wants me dead? You freaking rat. You don't injure me? Just gives me plague. Give me all the plague, little rat. You bite into me, true and proper. Legit, I would say. Okay, my health is going down. I'd rather not. I'd rather take all the healing things. There it is. Just get me plague. Plague me well. Plague. I want to see what happens when I'm plagued. Full plague. I shouldn't have used that much that many bandages. I want to see full plague. I want to see what happens. Oh my god. Don't stopping sideways. Oh. Oh, rat stopped biting into me. It's not annoying at all, of course. Rats. Okay. I'm on full plague right now. I'm on such full plague. My immunity is the... That's good. Okay. So how fast is my health going down? It's just normal. I'm just good. This doesn't even affect anything. Apart from me going blind every once in a while. Eh. Good experiment. It's a mole rat, says Drayden. So, stab a rat and no blood drops. That's true. These rats don't have blood. They have hate. They're filled with hate. And I also don't know where they are. Freaking rat. Okay, it's not a plague district. So I can't go into the town, into the houses. I need to go this way anyway, so we're on the right track. Hi, ma'am. Well, I could guess I could do this. Nope, she's off. I really wanted to have a chat with her. Hello.
Was it a month ago? I can't remember.
There is a dog howling constantly by my window, she says. What does it want? It's your superstition, nothing more. It just wants your superstition, don't you know? Oh boy. WTSPQ is saying that if I picked up more mainstream games, I could pick up a heavy following. I think it is possible, but the most likely scenario is that all the people that watch me because I don't play mainstream games would just follow me, would just stop following me, and then I would lose all the following. And then join the rest of the people who play mainstream games and don't have any following. Honestly, I do watch, I do make it a point to watch people who don't, like, not consistently and not the same people, but just go around and watch people who don't have a big following, just have videos that have, like, 5 views or 10 views at most and stuff like that, or 100 subscribers and things like that. Because I was at that point, and I learned a lot of lessons back then. And I can still learn lessons from other people as well, who are still not learning those lessons.
Yes.
So let's get that. So I am fully aware of how immensely lucky I am and immensely privileged I am that I have the following I do have, and that I started doing YouTube at the time I started, even though it was extremely late, and that I did it in the way I did, because a lot of people just don't realize the most basic thing is always consistency. Always the most basic thing, and there's so many people who don't even know that or do that. That's the first and foremost thing. Okay, we've got bandages. It's great. Let's get that, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. So basically, it's a matter of having perspective. And so what I mean by that is that my following is already huge. Please don't. Please don't. Good. So, yeah. WTSPQ corrected and said not entirely just every couple of games. I got really... I got really impressed. Let's see, let's have a chat with this guy. Ooh, we got bullets. I don't need that. Well, I suppose. Nah, I don't suppose anymore. It's fine. I'll continue with that in a little bit. Let's go over here. Hi.
Clara is coming into full power. It only took her a few days to accomplish that, which those two have been trying to do for years.
Those two. I wonder who she's talking about. Clara, of course, the changeling. She didn't realize she was... I think that's the case. She didn't realize she was the plague bearer. And that's why she's called the changeling. I can smell it. The damp smell of blood. I can smell it too when I come here.
My stomach hurt.
Georgi asked me to deliver a message to the governor. Olgimsky, the senior, had nothing to do with the termitary. It was his son's doing. My husband is no longer in charge of anything. It's up to the kin. They'll judge whichever Olgimsky comes. The Mother Superior will just say a teensy tiny word and there will be no escape. That's true. That's how that works. That's how it works with the Bachelor as well. With the Bachelor, I mean. Why isn't he in charge? He's a nobody now. A short-lived ruler. That's because we've got this wench instead now. I won't say anything else, though. You're also getting too close to her for your own good. Yeah, she's talking about the Inquisitor. This wench, she's the most powerful person in town. She is. She's just saying yes. Yeah, let's get to business. So it's up to the kin. Well, they want a person, an expiatory sacrifice. Father or son, they don't care. They couldn't tell anyway. A family is a single body for them. You can cut a thief's right hand off, or the left one, it's all the same. Not for Gorgi, though. You can't see his scheme, it's political. How? Men come and go, the family stays. And what matters is who rules it. Gorgi is leaving, so he's setting the table for his heirs. The terrible Maria and Khan. He doesn't need a young, clever, vigorous Olgimsky ruler. Vigorous, I'm sure. Is Big Vlad easier to handle? He's old, he will die soon, and he's compromised by the termitary deal anyway. It's a fine scheme, a blow that will hit everyone. My husband, too. It was him he sent you to. It's him he's planning to hold responsible later. Gorgi. It's a scheme that would befit Simon. I wonder if it was him. He sent me to you, actually, not to your husband. Leave us alone. I've seen through his game straight away. Go to the mother. Let the kin devour whomever they want. It's all over anyway. Over. Let everyone choose how they die, at least. Okay. Farewell, Katerina. Fare thee well. So let's go and talk to her husband and see if there's anything there. I maybe should have gone there before, but anyway. Vampire the Masquerade. I did play Vampire the Masquerade. I have a full Let's Play.
The rabble is complete.
Okay, this guy doesn't say anything. So one thing, what I was gonna say, WTSPQ, on chat. One thing that really impressed me, or made an impression. I mean, impressed me as in made an impression. Before, or maybe shortly after I started doing Let's Plays, was what happened with Splattercat. He has a channel on YouTube. He also streams. I'm not that. If I'm gonna get infected, there's no reason for me to get. No, just no. I'll just go get infected through that because it's a lot faster. What? Oh, I'm still here. I'm so sorry. Did I finish that?
What?
Yeah. So what he did, he Splattercat grew from playing small games, indie games, and games that nobody paid attention to. And that's how you grow on YouTube, to be honest. Just you need to do well on the searches, and if you're gonna play games that everybody plays, you're not gonna do well on the searches. That's as simple as it gets. Unless you're a big channel, in which case the game is considerably different. It becomes more about the thumbnails and about connections and about networking and just so many things. It's very difficult and very different.
There are fun.
This guy doesn't say anything. What Splattercat did, because he was seeing a drop in his viewership due to just, you know, it's natural that fluctuations exist, but he was seeing a drop in them, and what he did is he covered a what the you piece of... He just... It's fine. So he started covering Batman Arkham City or something like that. It was a buggy game. It was panned by the critics, and it was also not particularly good in regards to just the game. But of course, that's my opinion. You gotta be kidding me. I'll shoot you, but I'll be even more infuriated with with shooting him because they are immune. They are immune to shots when they are in that animation. But I'll shoot you. I will. You piece of pig. Okay. Let's do this thing. So yeah, he covered that, and he didn't like an 8-episode Let's Play, basically. Because... What the hell? Because basically, people didn't really care for Arkham City. It wasn't a game that his viewership wanted, in general. There we go. It wasn't a game that his viewership wanted in general. There were still people who watched, of course. Many people watched everything from a Let's Player. I say many people, but some people do that. And then just managing those hits. There was something here that I might want to pick up, though. No, not you. You. That. Yeah, I need to go to a shop. There's a shop over here. I need to sell some things. And so he said it later on, I think in a stream or something. He said, look at all those boots. That's not what he said. He said that he was expecting for there to be a bigger reception to that game because it was mainstream. And he was like, he had 250,000 subs at the time. So the size is a consideration there. It's not like he was small, tiny, and insignificant. He could have been carried in the search results. But some games just don't do search results. And that happens even for indie games. Like, I have games that you go and look them up. And it's my first video. And my video is the first video that shows up. But because nobody looks them up, that video only has like, what, 3,000, 4,000 views? And yes, many of them are from the search results, but it's only like 50% of those. The rest is from the channel itself.
What?
And other videos like my Vampire the Masquerade or Bloodlines, Vampire Bloodlines Let's Play. It doesn't do well on the search results, but even still, it's one of my most viewed videos, precisely because of the search results. It's a game that's so looked for. Where am I going now? Well, I'm going over here now. It's not. We are not really finding all that much to do. I would really appreciate if you didn't do that, you piece of crap. Seriously, these rats. Okay, we're going into the abattoir now. Okay, hopefully everything is going well. I do have to visit other people, but I need to focus on the main storyline. Otherwise, bad things might happen. Tex Murphy series. Like Under Killing Moon. Drayden says. I don't know that. I'm gonna write it down. Oh, I can't go in there. I should be able to talk to the mother here, and she will let me through. Unless this is the day where she lets me through at the end of the day. Did you get considerably more followers, asks WSPQ, from Witcher 3 than any other game? No, I didn't get any followers from The Witcher 3. That's the thing. They don't come through there. I didn't get... not to say that people didn't follow me after seeing The Witcher 3, but they found me through other means. Most of my followers came from Darkest Dungeon, from Fallout Tactics, from Fallout. Fallout has a very big exposition. Hi.
So, the lady that came here decided to look into the abattoir. Nothing good will come out of this.
Well, it's only the cure of the plague. Don't you worry. She doesn't understand this. Did you bring the books? Did you bring 2 books? The person responsible for locking you up here? Yes, you're slick. Mother, what kind of punishment is in store for that person? I don't understand what she means, slick, but sure. The terrible kind, she says. I'll let worms and butchers have their way with him. They'll take that person upstairs to a small room on the upper floor. Even I'm not allowed into that room. Then they'll draw straws, deciding who goes in and who stays out to hold guard. Some of them will join the culprit in the small room, only to emerge after a while and go to sleep for 3 days. Neither the prisoner nor his remains will be found inside. Will they devour him or something? I'm telling you, I'm not allowed into that room. Okay, do you know for sure who the culprit is? I don't. Not for sure, anyway. I think it's Fat Vlad. Do you want to know for sure? Of course I do. Yeah, it's Vlad the Younger. Sounds legit. You're very sleek going on. No, I'm an honest person. Suppose that's that.
Never show me anything. They won't let me outside.
Mother, I need to get into the abattoir. They say you can reveal the way. Well, they are right. Do it then. I'll reveal the gate for you if you reveal something for me as well. Fair deal? Fair barter. Deal? It depends on what you want. That Clara is very sly. Not slick as you, but sly. She started to tell me a story about a crystal flower. Very engaging. But she didn't finish. She wants to elicit something from me in exchange for the ending. What does she want? Something. You should hear her tell stories too. I'm completely at her mercy now, and I feel like I'll have to do whatever she tells me to. I don't get it at all, and I think I'll end up giving up my life for her. Well, you... Is that what she wants? Oh, please don't cry. Oh, is she crying? Yes, either that or she'll demand something that shouldn't be given away. She'll come here soon. She'll get back to her riddles. I can't do... What can I do to stand up to her? Perhaps Capello could help. Then again, maybe not. Huh. Well, so what do you want me to reveal to you? Reveal the ending of Clara's story to me. Remember, it's a story about an icy prince and a crystal flower. How does it end? I need to know. Then she can come here all she wants. I'd be ready, knowing everything, and she wouldn't be able to force me. I'll get unhooked. Okay. I can do that. I'm not really sure how I can do that.
She has a haughty attitude. She knows something.
You don't, though. You don't know anything. It's an interesting storyline there. Asking for the end of the Changeling story, considering the Changeling is the last campaign of the game, that is interesting. There's quests now. We have other quests. Let Vlad the Younger die. Whoever makes the decision will be held responsible. That was that. I still need to go to the other houses, but there we go. Also, other games that people know me from. The Age of Decadence, for sure. Pillars of Eternity. I got a lot of my early followers from there. I also got a lot of followers from Dead State. Definitely. Well, Vampire Bloodlines, as I said before. Yeah. It's just, as you can tell, it's just sort of, it's very specific games. And it's none of the big ones. I don't either play the big ones very much, but still. Fallout 3 next, asked Drayden. Fallout 3 will come. I don't know when it will come, but it will come. It won't be a normal... It certainly won't be an extensive playthrough. I will not cover... it will be a playthrough shaped by my perception of what's good about Fallout 3. And I have to struggle with that. It won't cover like every dungeon, going everywhere, killing everything, fixing everything, because that is a lot of time, and that's the bulk of the game as well. But I feel that that is not fun for me or for a viewer, so I'm not gonna do that. Also, I didn't go to the pub. I need to go there. That's not great. That is not great. Not for Heroes 3, no. Not at all. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just Heroes 3 is a game that I wanted to play, and I am playing it. It's, yeah. It's, usually for a Let's Player, the easy way of you to tell, what people know them from is just go to their videos and sort by most viewed. And, the most viewed are the videos that, people know them from, or by. Okay, this is good. It's not me. The rat is not good. Hey, I have things. Monosinin. Okay, I really don't want to deal with that rat. I mean, just to keep this person alive. Didn't actually see if this is my fault. I don't think it was. Actually, I should check if it was my fault. I'm curious. So I'll reload here. It's like a minute before. I was very surprised that I got good results, good search results on my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play, on both of them actually, but not anymore because the new expansion is out. Don't blame yourself, he's saying. I hate these rats. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I so hate them. I so hate them. My god. This game is a bit cringy for 2005. I think this game is groundbreaking for 2005, to be honest. This is the enhanced edition, though. Sort of. It's not called the enhanced edition. It's called the HD Chemical Amazing. So let's see. Get that. And I think in 2005 we had games of a similar ilk, I would say. One for sure that I remember and played and had fun with was the first and the second Actually, the second came out later, but the first Dungeon Siege, that was a weird game. Wasn't very good.
I could have been a
wasn't very good. That's basically what it is. The creator is now gas-powered games went down later on. The creator is, I think, is trying to do something on his own and sort of making a new studio or something. I'm not really sure what he's up to. I saw the Kickstarter. He's got a Kickstarter. I don't remember his name though. It's Chris. I don't remember his name. I should probably remember his name because he's like a friend of a lot of people, like main important people. Hello. You got flowers? I like flowers. Give me the flowers. Give me the coffee as well so I don't die. Twyrine. I don't need the Twyrine. You can keep it. And then the stuff, yeah, I'll just buy that from you. It's the same as always. There's nobody else around here. Hi, do you talk today? She doesn't talk today. Hi. I don't think she ever does.
There's nothing left here. Run. Run!
You are getting weirder by the minute. Or by the day. Okay, do I have anything for you? I do. I keep getting... I'm sure I keep getting the... I'm sure I keep getting the Twyrine, this, just from the, like, the ground or something. Because I just keep having it. Okay, so we've done this, we don't need to go over there, we now need to go to the abattoir. We don't need to go to the abattoir, what am I saying? I need to go down, I need to go to talk to Clara. Now, where would Clara be? Ospity must know. Actually, I probably can tell. Taichik's daughter is not a fretful child. She seems confused, as though the changeling has bewitched her with whatever sorcerous power she is possessed of. The fairy tale holds something of importance, and the girl is keen to hear it all. A childish kind of magic, regardless of its efficiency. I need to talk with Clara and with Capella, so it's Capella. Okay. I think we can do this. I think it's fine. It's a fine situation. So I'm gonna go to Ospity, and I'm gonna go through here. I could probably try to buy some healing kits, if you have any. Oh, you do. Great. They're not that expensive. Today is a good day. So thank you. I'll keep that in mind right there and heal me if I need to. Hi, big people around here. Okay, so if I go through here, that's a dead end. Or I would say it's a dead end. You never know with these. There's nothing here. I mean, I have no empty bottles, I should say. So my hunger is high up there. My exhaustion is high up there. My infection is getting a little bit of an issue. But if today is going to yield anything, I think I'm going to be able to get another panacea. Today was a day that I could have definitely done without being infected. I'm okay with it. I got a Schmauder. I got a new Schmauder. I have more Schmauders back home. I'm not going to use them. Especially because tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to start getting the flamethrower guys. So I'm just going to go in and bury myself in their flames. And that's all I need. She has bullets. Thank you. And also some of that, which I don't need. Hey, Mr. Bandage Man. Nope, you're terrible. Hi, Mr. Ma'am. Mr. Ma'am. Fix my things. I'm just going to start digging into my money situation. And even then, I think I'm just still going to keep it. Oh, no. Oh, no, I knew this. I knew this. Hello. Should probably check. 6. I have 6 of these. A victim of your carelessness is behind this door. She is? What have I messed up? Hi.
Your changeling has a haughty attitude.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Seems like she knows something.
I've heard that before. The same line. Oh no, this game also records the same line by multiple voice actors. Please don't do that, ever. I trace your step with my hands, she says. Where does the power of the copious Targlores come from? They know the lines, duh. It's clear as day, isn't it? They know how to open up and turn around the cryptic lines of a body, a word, the sky, the earth, and even water. That's how it used to be anyway. That's not what I'm talking about. How come the power with this knowledge grants to its bearer is so great? Why is that a surprise, she asks. How can the foreman rule without troops? Why does the king yield to him? How do the leaders of the ruling family accept it? What's the power of standing? Each party has their own domain. The power of the Taglors arose naturally to fill the corners of reality that the rulers would never understand. You people only offered the rulers the leftovers of that power. The Olgimskis haven't been holding the kin in their grasp for all that long, you know. The Odongs are stronger. What about Oyun? That's the guy that we're talking about. He is too. He's weaker, much weaker than the alternatives. That's why he's handy for the Olgimski's leeches. They are all wolves of a pack, conspirators intent on weakening the kin. Were it not for the leeches, the kin would have long risen against Oyun. The leeches? Why? Because he doesn't know the lines, that's why. How is he an Odong at all? Fetching water for your father? That's why. Place? No, that's his place, and nothing more. His hands are strong, he knows the right, but his will is weak. The art escapes him. When your father resigned, the age of knowledge was replaced with the age of burden and brute force. I've heard that before.
He who distrusts himself is better off silent.
No, he who distrusts himself is the one you should listen to the most. Because at least he's skeptical. But, yeah. So let's go to Grace. That's not, of course, where the changeling is. Think after 2 years... 2007, you... Well, actually, in 2005, you got another letter. In 2005, you got Far Cry. The best first-person shooter. Yeah, I think it was Far... also, you got Half-Life 2, to be honest. Let's see. You got a letter. The Bachelor's Choice. Did I read this? Yes. Yes. The military will be here tomorrow, writes the Bachelor. They come to raise and demolish. Due to this, we can't avoid making the important choice, for it depends on us whether anything here may be saved. My choice has already been made, he says. I'm going to champion the dream that is doomed to lose its battle with history. From now on, I will use whatever agency I have left to save the condemned creators and their creation. The condemned creators and their creation, whose sentence was spelled out by evolution itself. I am speaking of the so-styled utopians. Yeah, that's the Cans. The four Canes, or not Canes, the Cans, the Canes. The four Canes, the architect twins, the creators, that's, yeah. My good Eva, and hopefully Vlad the Younger. Oh yeah, he's getting arrested now. That's probably not gonna happen. If these people survive, I may be able to preserve one of the most fascinating miracles of this world. I don't have much hope for your assistance, but I urge you not to obstruct me. Beware my wrath. Well, I'll obstruct you then. If any one of my utopians dies, I'm going to fight fiercely for my doomed sovereign. Well, I guess you're going down. Because you're gonna fight me. Nothing beats Half-Life, says Harry. Nah. Nah.
It's chili.
It's nothing, it's fine. It's not chili. It's the other kind of food, I don't remember. So, ooh. No, nothing. Okay, so now that we visit everyone over here, we can go over there. And also down there eventually. So I have a pretty straightforward path across there. Right? Going this way. Good. Far Cry does, says Drayden. I really liked Far Cry. I played it twice with the original patch. And then I played it once with a 1.3 patch, which I believe is the last patch for that game. Let's see if I'm in the right path over here. I'm not. And it's a beautiful game, for one. The 1.3 patch makes it all the more beautiful, of course. Let's see. So we go through there. Yeah. I think it's a beautiful game even for today because they just use the technology they have in a very artistic way, even though they have very good technology at the time, where you can see, for example, games that from that time they were just trying to shoehorn all the technology they could, like for example Stalker, even though Stalker came out 3 years later. Stalker was a game with many technologies, but it wasn't really used in an artistic style, in an artistic sense. It was just sort of, I mean, I'm not saying that it's ugly, but it didn't age as well because it's more realistic. It's trying to be realistic, where Far Cry is not quite as much. There's just bad things going on all over the place. But more than the looks, much more than the looks, it's a game that just is fun to play. It's very traditional and normal shooter in a lot of regards, but it introduced notions that you play now in games like Bad Company, for example. It's Call of Duty Bad Company or whatever. Or it's the second one? I don't remember exactly which ones were nice and which ones weren't of the Call of Duty ones. Last Call of Duty I played was one of the Bad Companies, but I don't remember which one. So let's have a chat with Capella and then with her father, I think. Hi.
The Inquisitor would not allow the soldiers to abuse the power, would she?
No, she wouldn't. That doesn't mean the soldiers wouldn't abuse the power. Just you wait until tomorrow. You'll see flamethrowers going up against the people of the town. You have come, she says. I always knew you were my friend. I didn't see Grace, though. Or, Clara. You are my friend, aren't you? Listen close, then. You know that I am not simply a ruler's daughter. I carry the heavy burden of a sacred power, a burden that is akin to the one you are seeking to take. I am a princess and a children's priestess. I know. I want to solemnly ask you for assistance. I beg you to help me with a cause that's not only good, but also crucial for the whole town. Save a few children's lives. Are they in danger? Yes, the terrible Clara wants to get personal gain at the cost of their childish magnanimity and their lives. And I cannot do anything. She breeds ill blood between us. I will do anything for you if you help me save them. Why is she so terrible? She is strong and dangerous. She is stronger than me, for I create and she destroys. She does indeed. That is her nature. She doesn't heal. She merely kills the disease. You should see the ones she'd saved. She's stronger because she's made of lies. I, on the other hand, am the White Mistress, and so I am plain to see. Why does she need the kids? They are special. Both me and Clara care for the same qualities of theirs, only from different angles. It is what we need, what is useful to us, if you will. Independence, importance, standing. It's just that I care for their personalities and she needs something else. She wants to sacrifice them for something. So you want me to look after them? Yes, help them, Artemi. I will repay you. I'm begging you now as a child, but you will have the gratitude of a mistress. That doesn't... Please don't. No. Please, no. Thank you. The change is bound to happen very, very soon. You know that the future is an open book to me. Help me attain power, and I will help you keep yours. I don't need power, though. But you need to win. Or don't you? Don't you feel obligated, clenched, trapped by fate? Oh, you need to win. Else you will never become yourself. Let us help each other. Let us be noble and generous. I'll just do it for you. No need for gratitude.
I feel a current in my veins.
I'm siding with them, by the way, of course. Do you know where Clara could be at the moment? She has been hanging around Notkin lately. Had a bite, but went away empty-handed, I think. Oh, excuse the hiccup. Oh, she's growing teeth now. Long, sharp, fine, curved fangs those are. Or she may be at Murky's. Yeah, I need to go down there anyway. She has been asking Riddle about her. Riddle? Oh, Bad Grief. What? Who's Riddle? Thank you. The heck is Riddle?
Changeling.
Changeling. She's saying words. I got something. Map marker, maybe. You hear them sound? I bet it was a map marker. Let's go here for Big Vlad, who is not getting arrested, and I'm getting sick.
The girl is fine, but the boy... the boy's unbearable.
He's talking about his kids. I'm just popping in to say hello, and I'm just sick. Not because of your smell, I'm sure. So, from here, have we visited everyone? We have not visited the, Vlad the Younger, which is a shame because I've condemned him already. I'm not really sure if that is the case. I couldn't talk to his father, though. That was weird. Vlad, says Drayden, looks like Svanetsky. I don't know who Svanetsky is. But if he looks like him... You jerk. That was my kill, you freaking jerk. She'll kill you instead. I'll take it, though. I have a healing thing for such reasons. I'll take another hit after this. Okay. Nothing here. I might have gotten these before. Can't imagine killing the ninjas with a knife, though. It's bad enough with a... It's not me. It's bad enough with the rifle, or with a pistol, or the shotgun, even. Oh, wait. Okay, and I'll take that. Hi! Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Dankovsky is wrong to think the disease comes from the wells.
Yes, he doesn't come from the wells, but he does come from below the earth. And it's the most contrived justification ever. And I think it was just really blatant, but, well, at least it's justification, so that's nice. And we'll see that later. You see what happened? No, I can't, no matter how hard I try. It's a rather sorry story. A gang of marauders tried to escape a blocked-off district with their loot and ran into unexpected and courageous resistance. Patrolmen were there too, but that's not the point. Yeah, it doesn't make sense yet. The bandits were not of the timid sort themselves. They pulled out guns and began shooting, trying to mount a retreat. After killing 2 of their pursuers running along rooftops and backyards, they somehow got to this area. Then one of them remembered this well of mine. Oh boy, perhaps there was a worker of yours among them. Yeah, you're a quick thinker. Precisely. The clumsy townsfolk lagged behind, taking the long route, so the marauders had the time to break into here, throw the loot in, and even go down the well themselves. The pursuit was on my step already, you know. How do you know that? The pursuers told me about it. They should have left the marauders in peace. Why? When the townsfolk broke in, they saw the last of the bandits descending into the well. They tried to continue the pursuit, but the bandits started shooting and killed 1 more. I'm pretty sure they were sitting there, waiting for their target to follow them one by one, and then one of the pursuers got this clever idea. To fill up the well. Exactly. Without a moment's hesitation, these honest people decided to bury the marauders alive. As you can see, they succeeded. It's not the loss of the well that troubles me, though. I've had plenty of opportunity to make sure it's barren. There was a great loss, however. As in? My priceless notes were lying on the well's edge. I'm studying steppe traditions, you know. I've been collecting them for many years. Before me, another respectable person had been collecting them. They contain rare and valuable knowledge. Find these notes for me. He doesn't say who it is, the respectable person. I wonder if it was my father. Or Haruspex' father, of course. Did they push them down the well or something? Indeed. If I'm not mistaken, there is a secret passage by the theater that leads underground. Anything that you find on the robbers is yours. Moreover, I will reward you very generously. These notes are priceless for me, like the 52 recipes of Twyrine. 52? Or the description of the right of hands, or not heads, rather. I'll try. Let's talk about the Termitary. Do you really want to go that way? What have you been told? I've been told that's your fault? It's not my place to talk about it. Leave it be. It's a family matter. Yeah, the wretched worms you've been starving in the Termitary may well soon become my kin. What was that supposed to mean? Are you talking about your priesthood? Your father's legacy? Your foreman's ambition? The revenge of the Buraks? Perhaps. So we'll talk when that happens. The Olgimskis, whoever of us is the eldest in charge, will report the state of the Termitary to the kin then. As for now, topic closed. Yeah, it won't take long. I don't need to go to the town. It's a good thing I came here. It's not even night, afternoon, so that's perfectly fine. So I need to go north. I need to go there. Because we're taking the opposite route into the underground. Now, I have a map of that, because the last time around, last stream, I did a little map of this place. Of the underground, I mean. So, we'll be okay there. It's not that difficult to navigate. It is a little... It is a little bit confusing. But yeah, so... Hello, sir. You're definitely not seeing me. Can you die, please? Die! Just... Dang it. These people take forever. Kill the guard, jerk. Okay. Okay, that's not for me. It's not. It's good. Yeah, we need to go back there. And we will. No issues with that. I wonder if there's the Wyrine in the place with the plague. I hate these things. Exhaustion, hunger. It's pretty bad. There's 2 of them. Holy crap. I'm sort of managing these things more or less okay. There's a lot of... This is not good. There's a lot of these guys around here. Okay. Oh, this is not where I need to go. I need to go back. Through the back. Okay, let's look at my health. It is not looking good. Let's take one of these, and there it is. So now it is pretty decent. Let's look at our weapons. It's not the greatest weapon. Oh, there comes something over there. Oh, maybe it doesn't. It's good. Oh, freaking hell. Okay, we got something here. Let's go down. Now, I have a map. And the map... What the heck was that sound? You didn't kill me with one shot? Jesus. What was that sound, though? Did they lock... Did somebody lock the thing behind me? Because there was no time for that. Well, they might have been somewhere that I didn't see. There it is. And it is. What that sound was? I don't know. This game has problems with sound. Okay. Ooh, nice bullets for me, sir. Okay, let's go this way. And I know it's very hard to see. I don't have lights. But I know where to go. Next room. These bandits are profitable. I just saved and I keep telling you this game has problems with sound. Hey Bruno, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're going this way. Coming up on the sound of my father's voice. Next room I turn left. Because I'm trying to go to the beginning. I got something, got a letter here. Capella's request for the lives of her bound to be saved. A lot has changed, she says. I just talked to her. We now face a different kind of peril. New actors have ascended to the scene, announcing that the time is ripe for the heroes of the preview play to bow out. And I don't want my friends to vanish into oblivion. Aglaia states that 3 families are no longer in charge. She's wrong. Perhaps you are willing to share her delusion? The time of the kin has come. We descend back into the earth, right? Whoever elaborates your plans, you will need a mistress. There is... We've talked about this, Capella. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There is more than just the kin here. There is also the town. Its civilized people can only be governed by a ruling family. Do not reject us in a hurry. Side with me today, and before long I will help you fulfill your destiny to the fullest extent. And that is Vlad Olgimsky, not Capella, who signed that. These guys have a lot of money here. Okay, so... need to keep turning left. Okay, here I need to... I'm looking at my map here. I need to keep turning left. And here I turn right. And now I keep turning right. Yeah. Yeah, we got this. There might be more people. See you later, Drayden. Thank you for showing up. Hope you had fun. I'm just looking for the notes. I didn't actually see the notes. That's a little bit of a problem. Because if they're not here at the beginning... They are. Whew. And there it is. Okay, let's take a different route now, because there's 2 routes that mostly just... Oh, there's another guy over there. Interesting. That's where I came from. Perfect. Oh! Yeah, that's the other route. That's not where I came from, as it turns out. Yeah, there's a lot of those bullets. I like it. So this is where we should go. Good. So next up we turn left. After this one. And then we turn right. Here. And then we turn... That's a dead end. Then we turn right again. That is not. That is not. Those walls look like flesh, says Bruno. Yes, indeed. We are currently in the intestine of the earth. It's the best I can describe it. The intestines of the earth. Can you please not do that? Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. He's so fast. He sees me so easily. And it's so easy to not get shot. Or not get hit, I should say. Because I just shouldn't go up against him. It's as simple as, like, it's as simple as showing up over here, seeing that he's a jerk, and then going away. Because he's an idiot. He can't stop himself from throwing the knife. And I'll wait for the last moment because I want to be sure I hit him. Not because it's the last moment that's the easiest to hit. It's just that I need to aim. So then we stick to the right through here. The guys are the poop in the earth. Indeed. Bruno very observantly pointing it out. That these guys are the poop. In between quotations. Okay. Okay, so we're good. Okay, from here, we need to go to the Capella. I suppose we need to go to Capella. I actually don't know. I suppose I do. But I also need to go there. Let's just go to Capella first and then... Because it's a little bit easier that way. And then go to our brother. I think that's gonna be a bit... Oh. Oh, there's two of them. My god. Okay. We're managing. That guy is not gonna die because of me. Even though I wish it would. Let's get a knife. Still here. Oh, stop it. Wasn't too bad. I mean, it was pretty bad, but it wasn't too bad. Pretty is not too, okay? It's that person up there. I really just want to kill the arsonist before anything. Let's pay a visit to Vlad the... What's his name? Big Vlad, right?
So,
no.
The Inquisitor.
I'm just popping in. He doesn't say anything. Which is really weird. And we're gonna need to sleep soon. I kind of wanted to complete the main quest before I go to sleep.
The children?
So she doesn't say anything. Which is totally fine. And I also need to go... Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to go south. I need to go over there. So let's go to Vlad the Younger. I don't fully understand the dynamic of his execution here, to be honest. Because the quest is not completed. I don't know what's missing from me. Okay, let's let those guys be there. Let's just sell the knives that we have. You got eggs. I'm not gonna buy your eggs. I'm gonna sell you my knives though. And that's that. Yeah. Okay. I think we have a plague district here. No, we don't, because it's not the area, not the theater area. Kind of looks like it, but it's the other big plaza. Okay. Good. So we got things under control. Even the exhaustion, I guess I can have. It's now midday. No, it's 1 p.m. Okay, it's not that great, but that's fine. We have been in a lot of places here. Okay, there's somebody fighting something. And it's another one of those sick people. Let's give the papers over to you. And we're back. Sorry about that. Power went out and I lost the connection. The game's still here though. And I'm apparently burping now. But yeah, it's fine. So let's continue. I'm talking to this big guy over here. It's not big.
We
big
promise according to our hopes. We perform according to our fears.
He didn't say that when I clicked on him just now. He said that they were wrong. They said the same thing he said the other time, that they were wrong to think that the plague comes from below the earth. Is this what you've been looking for? I got your notes. Now, is that all you have found? Yeah, I found the bastards too. I barely escaped with my whole skin. And actually, I thought we had an agreement that I keep everything else. Oh, surely. Especially since I've gotten that which is most valuable to me back. So we're even? I promise the reward to risk, to reward the risk you took. I keep my word. 4,000 gold. That's nothing.
Have you heard? The military arrives tomorrow.
Yes, and you'll be dead by then. I think, maybe. Let's talk about the termitary. Do you really want to go that way? What have you been told? I've been told it's your fault. So I can't do anything with that. So we concluded that quest. I wonder what how that quest is gonna happen. So from here we're going south. Because I need to go to Murky. I need to go to first I'm going to Murky, but I should be going to whatever his name is, Notkin before. Because that's where Clara should be. She could be at Murky, but yeah, I hope she isn't. I hope she's at Notkin. Because if she's at Murky, then I'm skipping Notkin, and I definitely need to go to Notkin. There's no marker though. Oh, there is Murky's. Oh. Okay, then we're not skipping anything. I think we're good. I think we are good. I've been to Notkin already today, but of course it was just to buy the plague maps and all that. Okay. There's nobody around here. Tomorrow is going to be a very different landscape. And there you are. I'm not talking to you right now. Murky.
What are you looking at?
I've been told such a... I've been told such a scary tale. What does that... What kind of tale? It's about an orphan and the underground dwellers. About Gekken, the false legs who undermine houses. And about the water from Sugag Kadug. What's so scary about it? A lot of it is. I asked Clara if she could speak to my parents and ask them how I can protect myself from getting infected. And she said she'll tell me a fairy tale and they'll come to life and I'll be able to speak to them myself. And she began talking. Come to life? How's that? Your parents? I don't know. You can't tell the fairy tale because she hasn't finished it. It's gnawing at me. Yes, that's a kid things kids say. Why? Because she called Mommy and Daddy. That's how it was in the tale. What if they come and I miss them? I don't know where they are supposed to arrive to. Where they are supposed to arrive to? Sure. You only find out about the location in the ending. Well, I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, I guess we're going to talk to Clara and just, yeah. Don't waste your time. Oh, can I talk to you more?
A week?
It's not real. Don't be afraid. What do you mean not real? It's about Mommy and Daddy. Yeah, you shouldn't think about it like that. No, what if in the end I'll find out how to see them? What if they come back? I'll stop by tomorrow. We'll think of something. Can I keep talking about that?
Bachelor?
No. I mean, I can, but
I'm surprised you're still alive.
I don't like that implication. What do you want, Ripper? She asks. The Soul and a Halves have told me a funny story about crystal flowers or something. How do they even know the tale? No idea. The ending is really funny, though. Well, there's nothing funny about it. It's scary, actually. I couldn't have made them laugh. It couldn't have made them laugh. And how does it end? Why do you ask? Hey, you're cheating. You're in cahoots with the mother. No, I'm not. Oh, get lost. And don't ever cross me. I don't interfere with you cutting livers out of living people. Now, do I? And just so that you know, I feel sorry for them. I could very well complicate your life quite a bit. Can she? Okay, peace. Oh, not that. Wait. No, I'm doing that quest. I'm redoing this. So I don't know if she, like, I do want... Oh, I'm so far away now. It's fine. Not that far away. The cart is just there. But I do want to complete that quest. There must be a way. Is it the quest that needs to be resolved with the dialogue, though? Curious. Let's see what happens here. So, talk to you.
Yours.
Ask about things. And then ask about this. Can I say O'Clara instead? I can't. It doesn't. Nothing happens. And now I can talk to you.
You've changed.
They were totally hysterical, especially when he got to that prince. They couldn't have laughed, she says. What made them laugh? The prince getting desperate and thinking that a flower like this would never grow in his garden again? Or maybe the living flowers dying because the crystal one took everything from them. The water, the air, and even the light? Is it that bit? No, I think it was another one. Well, was it the gardener coming with the scissors and the prince making it so that he'd cut the living flowers instead of the crystal one? Or that terrible flower throwing out seeds, giving birth to a whole new garden? Actually, that is the bit, isn't it? Maybe. The flower throwing out seeds, giving birth to a whole new garden. That is the analog. That is analog to what is going on with the town. 100 times more beautiful than the previous one, but having no real flowers. Yeah, that's the bit. These idiots, they have no idea what they're laughing at. Yeah, you are one scary wench. I can return to Tajik's daughter and conclude the fairy tale. I don't know what her reaction will be. Maybe Clara made fools of us all. That has to be that one, though, isn't it? That has to be the quest. Or has to be the conclusion. But I can return anyway, so that's good. I wonder what would have happened if I said it wasn't that bit. And she would have said, there's nothing else to the story, that's just that. I don't know. It's sort of weird that she would say that. Because in real life, when you're trying to remember something, sometimes you find the thing you're trying to remember as saying, nah, that's not it. And it is. And it's not because you're lying, it's just because you're not remembering. Like, especially in regards to stories. Especially in regards to this situation where somebody asks, what did they laugh about? Okay, this is dangerous. Good things. Please die. God damn it, these guys take forever. You got cookies. Love cookies. Who doesn't love cookies? Kibuana! What is a Haruspex? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Keanu Baka, sorry, I mispronounced that. That's a very good question. I'll...
Clara is a head taller now. So above herself. Changeling.
He says, you look so fierce, and I say, not all of us are handsome. That's not what... Fierce doesn't mean the does it mean the opposite? Okay, so I need to go to bed grief. So, Haruspex. Haruspex, I think, is the word given to, at least in this game, to someone who can divine the future based on the entrails of animals. And that's what this character supposedly does. I'm not really sure if that's the case. It's more or less sort of, he's more of an alchemical person, alchemist sort of thing, than anything else. So that is the character. Bruno says, do people in Portugal drink Coke with ice cream? Not that I know of.
Loans a minute, owes a year in interest.
That is weird. That is weird, the Coke with ice cream thing. Okay, so this guy doesn't have any quests for me. I don't have anything for him. I could sell some of these, I suppose. But I don't need anything. So I'll see you later, I guess. Hey guys, bye. Hit them and their knives. Let's see, so if I go this way, I might be able to go to Rubin's prosectorium or whatever. I think he's probably not there. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know if he's dead or whatever is going on. So from here we're going back to the termitary. Yeah, sounds good. Kanobaka, that was just mostly my perception of what it is from the game itself. If it is a real thing, then yeah, that's definitely inspired in reality, though. But yeah, my perception from the game is that this character, though, he's got other traits, not just about, well, mostly not even about divination. He does mess with entrails, but he's just oh boy, he's a butcher in the sense that he does autopsies more than anything else, and that's a big part of his storyline. So from here, how are we gonna get to the termitary? Okay, go through here and turn left. Okay, there's a kid over here. There's a man that repairs things, which is good. Hi. That's that. I like that. Let's give you some of these. How much for one of these? 6? Okay, that's good enough. Flamethrower guys. Whatever, it's not flamethrower guys, unfortunately. Yeah, so he's talking about... Yeah, I talked about this before with him. Just fix my things. And we're good. Moving on. So from here, we need to turn right after this big house. Everything is going well there. Never mind the plague that's coming at me. Over here, says Bruno, that's in Brazil, we mix it with a drink called Black Cow. Pretty tasty. The drink is called Black Cow. Is it alcoholic? Because ice cream with alcohol is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. You noticed on the Insomnia map, locations are in Russian, says Keanu Baka. That's true. The developers are aware of it. Actually, it's not all maps that have that. Some maps do that. But the developers are aware, and they told me they are fixing it. But I don't know if the game has been patched already. I just have Steam on, and it patches automatically. I don't pay attention to whether or not it patches. The only patches that I pay attention to are the Windows ones. Otherwise, it deletes my files. Don't update Windows to the... they actually stopped rolling out the October update, so should be okay. Oh, look at that. I'll kill you. Did you kill the rat? I hope you did. Oh, you piece of junk. All of that for some nice stuff, actually. Oh, you junky junk. There we go. Wasn't great, but that's okay. How's my health? Those things hurt a lot. Those cocktails, Molotov cocktails. Okay, so all the quests that I have are somehow related to Tai Chick over here, so I just need to come over here. Kianuvaka asked if I ever tried cocaine. I've never even seen cocaine, so no, I have not. And I wouldn't know where to begin to even try it. Well, maybe I would know where to begin. The 80s? But no. So yeah, but both of my quests are in relation to Tai Chick over here. So I hope that I'll be able to do something about both of them. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what to do with the Vlad one. Hi.
Changeling has a haughty attitude.
Yeah.
She knows something.
So here's how the story of the Icy Prince ends. Oh, do tell. Okay, as time went by, the crystal flower became the greediest in the garden. It drank all the earth's juices, but most importantly, it also snatched all sunlight. The garden became so dark that even the air has turned cold. Oh, and what did the prince do when the time has come to pick the crystal flowers? The prince killed the gardener. These are the 3 endings of the game. These are the 3 endings of the game. Let's go with this, kill the gardener, because that's the ending I'm going to go with. No, that can't be right. It doesn't feel right at all. I'll have to wait for Clara. No, what? No. I almost answered wrong. This is unacceptable. Reload. Immediately. Keanu Baka is saying that he likes games that may not have the AAA quality, but are also not restricted by the vision of a large publisher like this, and then the Age of Decadence for sure. Definitely the Age of Decadence and this one as well. They're games that have a very specific, I was talking about it before. They have a very strong sense of self. They have a very specific vision. And while there are some rough angles to it for sure, it's just, these are the most interesting ones, aren't they? The unfortunate thing about this particular game is that it just doesn't have that much replay value, but it's still, there's so much, like, there's 3 campaigns, they are huge, there's a lot of play value.
The lady that...
So, crafty plan. Sounds right. It's all been coming to that. So, it engineered so that the gardener would pick a different flower instead of the crystal one. That's about is that about the mistresses? The crystal mistress. They got greedy. It's interesting. It's all been coming to that, she says. So did the flower end up all alone in an empty garden? It did, and it kept growing, but it was also killing the garden, so in the end it was withered too. Oh. Seriously? This day has so many things that you can do wrong. I thought it was that. How am I supposed to know that though? Did I not pay attention? Did I just not pay attention? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I'm just going for, I mean, also don't understand why she would know the ending if she asked me to find out the ending. I thought I was just making it up, to be honest. Keanu Baka says for video games he doesn't need this large production value.
Changeling has a high...
Let's see. For example, no interest in the largest Greek Assassin's Creed. Yeah, neither am I, to be honest. Also because apparently it's just a grind fest. I like games with high production value. Just not. I don't dislike them. I think you just said you don't need, but yeah, that's basically it. I don't need that either. It's fine to have high production values, but more often than not, the compromises are just not worth it. Just yeah, there's some high production value games that I like, but usually it's just like the new Assassin's Creed grind. Because they want to scam you out of your money. It's a scam. Let's see. So, crafty plan. It blossomed, spread its seeds all over the place. A new garden grew 100 times more beautiful than the one before. Yes, it sounds right. What a bad prince. Why did he have to kill the simple flowers? Well, let me into the abattoir. Come in. I'm going to fall asleep now. Then I'll go there myself and crack the great pit open. Do you know where it is? Follow the passage between the buildings and you'll find yourself right by the pit. Thank you, Mother. Actually, wait a minute. I need to talk about the other...
What is this?
Okay, apparently I can't. So the passage into the abattoir is clear. Taya Taichik's power is immense. I hope the girl herself isn't aware of the true extent of her influence. While she is a small child, the kin will go out of their way to fulfill her every whim, pampering her as they did her grandmother. Yes, indeed. So let's continue. Let's not stop. Oh, the loading is actually getting up there for some reason. The loading times. It's not so grindy, says Bruno. Well, I haven't played it, so of course I can't tell. So I'm just relaying what I've heard. Okay, so let's go out through here and then in through the same place that we went through the last day, or yesterday, or last week, I should say. Through here. I don't think I'm gonna need to fight anyone. Everybody down there is pretty chill. So I just go into this dark entrance. through here. There it is. And now everybody's here. Now I need to talk to the big boss. I know where he is, so it's not a big deal. I also still haven't figured out exactly what I need to do with Vlad the Younger. And I'm definitely having issues with my exhaustion and my hunger. I'm not eating anything before my exhaustion maxes out. Although, is this the way? Yes. Although, I also am sort of afraid for my health. If I eat when I'm tired, I lose a lot of health. I think. I'm not really sure, though. I'm not really sure. Okay, that's good. Moonstriker is saying that the best Assassin's Creed is the second one. I did enjoy the second one a lot. I think the most fun I've had was with the one in the Independence War for the US. That one was the one that I enjoyed the most. I think it was the third one. And I think it was also the last one I played. Or maybe I played the fourth one, I don't know. Anyway. Hi! I have it though. Hello.
She is an emissary of the law. Now is the time when ancient gods die.
You come here often, Kindred One. Do you seek the employed by Boss Vlad? The plague is fierce, but we must not abandon work. Perhaps you are an Odonge. Bring us a bull then. Perhaps you are a butcher. Kill one for us then and prepare its meat for transportation.
Yeah, I am a butcher. I can do that. I want to ask you where the blood that you gave me yesterday came from.
Yet you will not get an answer. Why should I share this knowledge with you? You cannot take it, and it will rip you apart.
I am the son of Isidore Burak. It's not an Oyun's place to talk to me about knowledge.
I see before me someone who calls himself a son of Burak. You haven't accepted his inheritance and are therefore unworthy of his name.
It's a lie. I've accepted my father's inheritance in full.
Have you accepted your father's duty and the obligation to save the lives that gave an oath to keep?
I have.
Have you accepted his knowledge? Have you accepted his lines? Have you learned how to tell the dark from the light and the damp from the crumbling, the scorching from the cold, the dead from the living?
I have.
Have you accepted his possessions, his house, his flesh, his food, and his signs?
I have.
Then show me the thing that he used to draw the lines on the ground with when opening them up for a burial. Where is his hoodie, which should be hanging around your neck, proudly so that everyone can see who is in charge of the lines of the Burak Staglur?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I only speak to you when you have your father's Uday hanging from your neck. Seems like something has been concealed from you by the one that passed the inheritance to you.
I have it. I have it. I'm good. I'm good. This means I didn't claim the entirety of my father's inheritance. Symbols, symbols. Everywhere I look, there are symbols to be deciphered. Did Aspedy lie to me? I can't believe it. But then why do they all avert their eyes whenever I mention my inheritance? Did they actually? Because I have a symbol that I'm not carrying around with me. And I thought it was what he was saying, but it might not be. Do I need to go to Aspedy? Well, I know how to leave here. My condition is worrying. It's always worrying. I should be okay. I should be fine. I hope. Anyway. People are talking about things in chat right now. Especially after the cutscene with the Assassin Master. I didn't really enjoy the storytelling of the first game. It was all over the place. It was very commonplace in regards to the ending in specific. And you can tell that it wasn't meant to be this big thing, this big serious thing, and then basically they had to retcon a bunch of stuff, especially because they started making a lot of games a lot of the time. So am I finding the way? Yes, I am, because I'm leaving through the southern edge, and I think it's through here, because it's a lot faster. Unless I'm mistaken, and it's not through here. Yeah, the atmosphere of the first one, I think they nailed it. I think the first few games of each area... Yeah, it's a lot faster this way. The first few games of each area, like in the Middle East, and then in Italy, They do it very well. I thought that the third game in Italy was sort of bleh. Wasn't terrible, but it was just not inspired, I guess. And the Black Flag, the fourth one as well, definitely didn't have the same inspiration as the third one, as the third game. There's a house over here that connects back there. So we're going to Aspides. We might even sleep there. Depends on where this quest goes. I could just eat and take some coffee. Hi! Oh yeah, I talked to you. Let me in. Let's hope that this is where I need to go, though. Hi.
Shabnaka deer is tracing the streets like bacteria in a vein.
I'm glad we have this. Look me in the eye, Aspedy. Did you hand over my father's inheritance to me in full? Every beat and every part of it? No, I didn't, I confess. Explain yourself. I've fallen in love with you, Oinon. I care too much. I so desperately want you to live. You were brought up away from here. You've forgotten our rights and customs. You were in need of a friend here, a mentor. It was easier for me to keep your belongings for the time being. Easier than trying to explain why they are dangerous to keep. And even more dangerous to use. Fallen in love? Like a slave falls in love with their master. Yeah, that's not... that you haven't fallen in love. Like a thing falls in love with its owner. It is dog's affection. I know it's forbidden for a no-dong to couple with a woman from the kin. I am simply devoted to you, Oinon. Yeah, that's not really what falling in love means then. What was it that you preferred to postpone sharing with me? It's a bone. A boss primogenitus's horn. That's the big bull's horn. Here, it confirms that you are the eldest of the Buraks, that you know the right and preserve the art of copious stag lore. A copious stag lore? The Buraks are a copious stag lore. You know the lines, you know how to cut a body open. The right is your right. But the game loves a lot of these things. At least the translation loves a lot of these sort of, yeah, that. There are but a few families of the kind left. I had no right to make this choice for you. Tell me about the other families. Few families still hold the right to carry out the right in this part of the steppe. The Mangeses, the Beshetses, the Buraks, the Oyuns, and the Krius. The last of the Mangeses died. He was basically killed by Black Nina, who is the dead mistress of the Canes. I wonder if that means something. The Beshetses used to know the lines almost as well as the Mangeses, but they have been brought to naught but Twyrine. Were they the best? Yes, well, each family had its own line of work, and each was rather brilliant when handling their line. The Buraks, for example, have always been talented healers. The Mangeses were the most ruthless and decisive. The Beshetses were the greatest in number, and the Oyuns and the Kriuks have never been taken seriously. They are apprentices, not masters. And interestingly enough, the Oyuns are the current only butchers, or whatever these are. What are they called? The taglors, the copious taglors, or whatever. Give me the bone. It is rightfully yours. Take it and forgive me. I swear that I meant well. Had I not abused the situation, you'd have been dead by now. You will now be once again accused of patricide by many. The weak old story will repeat itself. Be prepared. Yeah, it'll be different now. I'll take care of it all on my own. Does it actually mean that I lose it doesn't mean that I lose reputation. I have my thing. Okay. Can I talk to you a little bit more?
Shabnaka.
No, we're good. Okay, so now I can go back, I would assume. Aspedy tries to take care of me and the foreman. He acts as if he is waiting for me to strangle him with my bare hands. I should return to him with this horn. Yes, I should. Heck yeah. Assassin's Creed 4, 90% water. Yes, indeed. Oh boy, they just overdid it to just the fullest of extents. That was just a bad mistake. Morrowind, Stalker, and Deus Ex are like my top three games of all time. Those are all very fine choices, I would say. Although, yeah, they're all very fine choices. There's basically no other way of putting it. Like, is there anything better than Morrowind at what Morrowind does well? No. Is there anything better than Stalker at what Stalker does well? No, unfortunately not. That it's such an easy thing to do better, but they don't. The people just move. Deus Ex, is there better? Yeah. Deus Ex is a very good... Oh, you can't go in through here. Oh, no. Well, in that case... In that case, I am not gonna waste time coming here. I'm just gonna go back north. So I have the bone already. Yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna go through here because it's much better. Even though it takes a little bit longer. Quite a lot longer, actually. Yeah, Deus Ex is a game that just... It's such a fantastic little story in the sense of the game development. Because Deus Ex was made by Warren Spector. Or, you know... not made, I guess, because it was made by a huge team. Not as used as it should have been, but still by a big team. But it was designed, that's the word, by Warren Spector. And Warren Spector was the one that designed System Shock, the first one. And I have never played the first one. I played a little bit of the second one. I do have the first one, but I'm sort of waiting for the remake to play it. I also backed the remake in... Is this okay? I think so. I also backed the remake in Kickstarter. They haven't made it yet. But... Oh, you jerks. The facepalm is real right now. The freaking guard, what was he doing? What was the guard doing? What the heck? I don't understand. Their next game, Mothership, is it what it's called? Did they decide on the new name for the game? There it is. I didn't see the results of the polls. Mothership is an okay name. It's better than the New World or A New World. All they have to think is for video game names is how well is or how easy is it for any Let's Player to have their videos up on YouTube. Oh, so many rats. I hate them. Hate them. Hate them. Okay, gotcha. Ninja House. Not messing with you. Because, for example, I've had games that are really difficult to be found on YouTube. For example, Kin was really difficult. What was the other one? Was it Kin or Kim? Ice was very difficult. Those are games that are not they are not good for search engine optimization, and that reflects later on. Okay, I'm really exhausted. I need to take care of it. Okay, so rations. Let's see the bread. Let's see the food. I got a lot of food here. Let's see the fish, and let's see the milk. Okay, and then coffees. Now, that injures me a little bit, but I'm not going to heal myself. Because I am done with being thrown Molotov cocktails at. You can make a top 2... Kianobak is saying in chat. Can make a top 2 for modern games for me so far is Darkest Dungeon and The Age of Decadence. It's fun. It's interesting that you like Darkest Dungeon. I like Darkest Dungeon a lot. And there's not a lot of overlap in those two... as far as I can tell, in those two games' audience. I've heard a lot of people complain about the Darkest Dungeon. Well, things that I might agree with, but just I don't care. Just like Darkest Dungeon a lot. The same old principle with movies make it so it's easily identified, spotted. Same with music. I don't understand what you're saying, Kianabaka. I don't understand what you mean by that. But Darkest Dungeon is a really cool game. I feel, primarily for me anyway, because of the gameplay. The gameplay itself is just fun for me. And it's simple for sure, but it's just like, it's addictive. It's immediate. It's nice. I just like that game a lot. And it just, yeah. It was one of the games that made me start Let's Playing, actually. I think it was my 3rd series or my 2nd series or something. Hi, what you doing over here? I need to talk to this guy. Hey, I'm almost dead.
It is all your fault.
No, it isn't. It's your fault. All of it. Just not even... there's no even compromise here. It's just all of your fault. Speak, he says. I have accepted my father's inheritance in full. Speak, with exclamation mark. I see. A worthy deed.
I know now that you haven't had the bone before due to ignorance, not cowardice. It is henceforth yours. What do you want to know? Speak.
Where did the blood you gave me yesterday came from? You know what I want to know.
It is the blood of a boss primogenitus, an image of boss Turok, who goes by the name of an Aurochs, an ancient steppe bull whose lines are akin to the lines of the cosmic bull. It was left over from a sacrificial rite.
But the rite didn't go the way you wanted it to. You couldn't get living blood from the beast killed the day before yesterday.
That is so, but I can draw it from the earth. It is the blood that feeds Suok's body.
And of course he drew it from the origin of the plague, and that's why I can make the plague. Oh, you freaking piece of crap. Anyway, it is the blood that feeds Suok's body. Then Suok there is the earth. The blood that flows through her veins underground. The blood that we have been pouring there since time immemorial, feeding boss Turok's body to be fed by him in return.
So you've taken this blood from below the ground. How old is it? Warmed by Suok's body, brought to life by Suok's breath. The currents of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of bulls cut open lie underground. Its age should be of no concern to you. It has been the living blood of Suok from, again, the earth, from the moment it was poured into boss Turok's veins.
Where exactly is the entrance point that the blood gets poured into?
I will tell you of this too. Here, in the abattoir, at the heart of the house of Suok, lies a well that is connected to the veins feeding the earth.
Can blood be extracted from there?
Only by an Odong, the foreman of the abattoir, who belongs to a long tag lure and a no...
Is it... It's not long, it's the other one. They call it a different name. Anyway,
to the tag lure and knows the right. The blood rises from down below, heating his call, but I will not call this blood for you until we are equal.
Why not?
Because I do not want you to have it. You are unworthy of thinking about it, let alone taking it. It was not you, but Boss Vlad that I gave the blood to before, so help him, and on his orders.
How can I get this blood?
By making the sacrifice and fulfilling your father's duty. By passing every trial, completing every task, and proving that you are worthy of making such a sacrifice. Before that... not before that. Come tomorrow, we shall talk about it.
Okay, I will. And we can see things now that we couldn't see before. That's all the veins, and I think we have completed the main quest. Or maybe we haven't. That's our mission right now. It changed. The offering the rules dictate should be appropriate. It should be proportionate. It should be linked closely to one performing the sacrifice. Otherwise, what sacred power will the sacrifice bring forth? None whatsoever, so be it. So the bowels of the earth beneath the town are filled with the smallest arteries, transporting the sacred blood. The whole place is saturated with it. As far as I know, they could have been pouring blood into the earth for thousands of years. But why is the blood still hot? What keeps it alive? I should talk to Aglaya about it. I still don't know what Vlad the Younger is going to be. Hey, can I tell you about murders? No. I can't. So Aglaya it is. We need to talk to Aglaya. And hopefully I will be alive when I reach her. I'm going to actually heal a little bit. More than 10 bandages is good enough. It's pretty good. The great animations in Darkest Dungeon, yeah. The animations and the art is just really good. It's a really good game to watch, to watch a let's play of. Can I pass through here? No. And that's where I found the game. Splatter Cat, I was talking about him before. He started a let's play in the game, and I was like, and I don't remember if I found the game myself and then looked up a let's play, or if I think it might have been that or something. And in the first, like, the game came out on a Thursday, on the early access, and then I bought the game for myself. I was playing the game all weekend. The first weekend I played like 20 hours of it. And I was watching a let's play and I was playing the game at the same time. It's just all a lot of fun. Although the original version of the game, the very first early access version, had not a bug, but it had some oversights in the design. I really like how they did. Again, a lot of people don't like it, but I really like how they did the design process and the compromises they came to, and the decisions they went for in a lot of aspects. But one of the things that early on was an issue, because the game was always about stress management for your team, and it's still about that, although not as much, because now you need to manage more traditional things rather than just stress, just the traditional healing and being alive. But in the early stages of the game, it was very much about the stress. And people were finding out that if you reached 100, nothing bad would really happen. I never really found that out. I always had the idea that if you reached 100, and and especially later on, there you go. It's a terrible thing to get 100 stress in that game. But did I ever talk to Sticky? Sticky? I hope you're alright. I don't remember coming to you.
Someone?
Yeah, okay. I didn't come to him, but that's fine. And so what they found is that you could farm enemies for stress healing, because you had stress healing abilities. So as long as you could just keep healing and keep stress healing, nothing bad would happen. So they then added some... Oh, freaking hell. There we go. So they then added some measures to prevent people from abusing that. They added the way how you get stressed if you spend too much time in a combat. They messed with that algorithm for a while. They added the reinforcements that arrive later on. They did that later on, I mean. Reinforcements arrive if you spend too long fighting an enemy, which can be devastating. Can be really bad. But it's just the pursuit of focusing the difficulty of the game. And some people find it really hard and don't like it because of that. I can definitely respect that. It is a very hard game. There you go. We're good. But honestly, I think if it wasn't as hard, it wouldn't be the darkest dungeon, would it? And honestly, the first expansion that they released, the Blood Court thing, that made the game so much harder. I had a lot of trouble with it in my Let's Play that I did of it, to the point where it kind of burned me out of the game, to be honest. And I have a much higher tolerance for burnout because I do Let's Plays. Because, well, for one, it's a lot of fun to play in a Let's Play. But more importantly, because I only play at most half an hour per day. So I don't burn out nearly as fast. And so the new expansion sort of, yeah, I kind of want to try it out, but I'm okay. I have a lot of other good games that I want to play, so yeah. Honestly, I'm a lot more excited for stuff like BattleTech and stuff like that. Another one of those. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Very important, those drugs. Even though I can make them. And this I can pick up. I don't know which ones are which. I'm all blind and infected. Is my immunity back? I'd rather not take immunity pills. It's pretty pointless. Okay, hello. Do you have schmouters? You don't. Okay. What you? Do you have bandages? You do. That's a big surprise. And again, I think I am vindicated by the few times that I couldn't take bottles because I just keep not finding the bandage disposers. Yeah, that's actually one thing, Kianopaka, that changed for me. You're saying that... Oh my god, my money keeps going up. Holy crap. You're saying that... Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'll give you a couple of these. And a couple of these. You're gonna give me these? They're more expensive than normal. How about that? Yeah. You're saying that the Darkest Dungeon relaxes you. And I felt that when I first played it. But now the new versions are just... They are really, really intense. And they don't relax me. They really drive my nerves. That guy is dead. Hey, little girl. Oh, no. Hi. Yes. Oh, this is all bad. Hey, stop! I need to talk to you about drugs. Aw. That was terrible. I really did. I'm not even kidding. And drugs and other things. Not just drugs. Knives. Bullets. You know the usual. Okay, let's... yeah, I'm going the right direction. I need to go to Aglaya. I still haven't figured out how... What is gonna be the deal with... Bruno is getting very shocked that Darkest Dungeon relaxes anyone. I still need to go back to... I still need to figure out what's going on with Vlad the Younger's quest. I have no idea who needs that. Oh, maybe it's... Maybe I need to talk to, Capella. That guy didn't hit me. I don't know why I was getting stuck, by the way. That's why I stopped. I was getting stuck. Somewhere. And I hate that. It just... honestly, it's... yeah. Kianovan is saying that he plays on Radiant mode. Can you tell me what Radiant mode is? I don't remember exactly all the details. That rat was spinning around. Okay. You guys have fun fighting each other. I'm gonna talk here to our boss. Hi. Hello.
There is an eternal order that fate itself has predetermined. It is due to this order that things happen the way they should.
It's not fate.
Following a preordained path.
It's, I believe, the powers that be, but I might be wrong about that. I'm happy to see you here, she says. Still, it would be better for you not to come here too often. That's alright, I'm here on business.
We weren't given too much.
An Inquisitor holds the exclusive punitive right, don't they? I have something to tell you about the Termitary lockdown. I don't like where this is going. Why? I am only interested in having a personal relationship with you for now. I don't want you to indulge in politics until your status is comparable to mine. I have enough aides and advisors. I'm only reporting a fact. I know all the facts. I have more than 12,000 facts concerning this town's case at my disposal. I will deal with the rulers myself as an official emissary, and you should take your place, the place that lies outside the scope of authority of the powers that be, to say nothing of mine. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Yours is the power of knowledge, the power of Brahmins, the power of... not cows, mind you, that's not what Brahmin means. The power of priests. I am carrying out the will of the manipulators, the executives, the Kshatriyas. Yet the hands are lower than the head. Each one of us follows our own path. I will make a few steps, and so will you. But I will end up being your junior in a greater hierarchy. I'll think this over.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't fully understand exactly where she's coming from. I understand the end game, but anyway. I've been to the abattoir. The things that I've found there are hard to explain to an unprepared person. I'm well prepared, though. I know your people's mythology. I know the legends of these lands. Tell me what you've learned there. Tell me where the blood came from. I will believe the most mind-boggling report, especially if it's consistent with my own data and calculations. Yeah, so there's a whole system of underground tunnels beneath the town, up to the Gorkon River. Sacrificial blood has been poured down there for hundreds of years. No surprise there. I've read about it when I was preparing for the trip. Furthermore, I know for sure that the other peoples have similar cults. They all belong to different ethnic groups. Some of them are northerners. Wow, some of them are northerners? I don't know where that comes from. The blood there is alive, I'm saying. That means the town nourishes it, and it probably nourishes the town. That's inexplicable, even though I just explained it, but it's a fact. Well, is it consistent with your data and calculations? Well, I'll be. It is consistent with the calculations. As for the data, well, it is also, yeah. That's why digging wells is prohibited around here. This is why the rivers are so shallow and the Gorkon is so clean. Yes, I'm impressed, but not shocked. I was prepared to encounter something unique, even though I expected the mundane. Or what are you expecting? Something way less exciting. I thought the foreman was hiding an aurochs somewhere. A wounded one, perhaps. They could have drawn some of its blood for you. One aurochs would allow us to produce a few thousands of potions at least. Enough for the remaining people. I've heard they are gigantic. Almost comparable to Brontosauri. To what? Wait a moment. This may be a rather fascinating natural phenomenon, but you should look at it from a different angle. If there is blood circulating in the town, feeding it, then it's alive. This is your sought one. Yes, you don't say. I saw that coming a mile away. It all clicks, doesn't it? At least the size is fitting. What does Udurg mean? A body that contains the world. I am simply interpreting Isidor's words. Here, I've written it down. He knew that said Udurg was in danger. You knew that only a miracle could save its life. He knew that in order to cure it, one would require rivers of panacea. And so he decided to replace the foreman and regain legitimate control over the kin to get closer to the Udurg's bowels. You are correct. Yes, it's true. Well, I have a different point of view, but I think I'm reconstructing Isidor's thought process more or less correctly. The sign refers to some unnamed entity. It was silly of him to include this super being in his list among ordinary patients. Yeah, it was, but I still saw it coming. It must have been boggling his mind too. Yeah, that's my father, all right. If I try to put myself in his shoes and look at all this through his eyes, that's exactly what must have happened. I think that is the end of the quest.
There isn't.
Yes, my search has come to an end. No, it hasn't, but still. The answer is Udurg, the body that contains the world. A living creature that my father vowed to protect. The settlement nurtured by animal husbandry. One thing seems dubious, though. What kind of sacrifice could possibly be proportional to such sought one? Radiant is easy, says Bruno. Thank you. Indeed, what sacrifice? So where did this all started? In Gorgi. So that's probably who I need to visit. You little rat. It's probably who I need to visit to end this whole thing. This whole side quest here. Hi, Gorgi. How's it going?
Most men only die because they know not how to prevent dying.
Well, no, they don't. You are very kind to have come to see me, Master Burak, he says. I gave Junior Ogimski over to the kin. And you've made the right choice. Here's your reward for setting an innocent man free. Thank you. 3,000. Very nothing.
Tell me what...
But that does conclude that side quest and the day. 6 hours. I didn't sleep, so that's why. 6 hours before the allocated time. Let's go to the Bachelor and see what he has to say. No rats out here. This sounds lovely. And so I will sleep, basically. So who am I gonna need to visit tomorrow? I suppose if I start... I don't know if I start out with Aglaya over here or if I start out with needing to go... I definitely will need to go to the big butcher, whatever, the guy in the termitary for sure. But I don't know if it's gonna be immediately. Hey, Bachelor.
What's going on in the bloody abattoir? Why didn't I think of it before?
I can only tell you one thing. There's life down there. What do you mean? Do you mean something weird like an underground city? No, that's not what I mean. Oh, destroy. We need to destroy all this. Destroy and tear apart everything 3 versts down. That would be murder.
My head is spinning.
I've been given your letter, Oinon. What does it mean? It's as straightforward as it gets, he says. I've made my choice. I have something to aim for now. Is it the tower? No, why in the world? It's the utopian's truth. The genius idea. The will to carry them out. And the space to do so. Yeah, but that's the tower. He doesn't know that at the point. But yeah. What kind of ideas? The Canes have conducted a remarkable test with brilliant results. In short, they've found out how to perform miracles. to breathe soul into buildings, sorry, and things. They can hold on to soul states beyond human control. They've conquered death, and that is why I live. We have a lot in common. Well, I thought you were a less passionate person, Oinon.
Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
The deaths of Bodo hold no ill, Oinon. They do, actually, they do. But
Changeling.
That's all good. That's all fine. Interesting that he had this line, these lines over here. So we're gonna sleep over here in his bed. Let's look at my current food situation. It's not too much. My immunity, my infection, it's all good.
Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's see. So if I have, let's go into rations. We got crackers.
The wretched wound
there
has
it is.
opened.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Then I have... Where's my... Oh, there it is. Meridorm.
This headache is splitting. I need some... This headache...
I'm gonna rest instead. Shut up. So I'm gonna rest for 6 hours with 1 Meridorm. I just saved, by the way, before. Didn't get any new letters. But it's definitely not enough. So let's reload. It's not enough for the healing. That's a problem. It is enough for the resting, but yeah. Okay. Come on. There it is.
This headache is splitting.
Die.
I need some rest.
Die. No, don't die. Fix things. Okay, so I need a couple of these. Oh, no, I had too many. I had 3 then. I need an extra one, I think. Because I had 14 and then I had 13, which means I used 1. And yeah, so basically I need to use another one.
This headache is splitting. I need some rest.
Okay. Let's go for the same time. And as you can tell, my health is going up a lot faster. Just a lot easier. And there it is. I'm definitely not dying. Okay. Let's go outside. And let's go fight some ninjas. Because why not? Actually, I'll tell you why not. Is this... No, this is a nice district. Okay. This is not necessarily the best weapon for the job. This is the best weapon for the job. And I have a ninja... Or I have a ninja district just up ahead. So it's all good. Yeah, that was a decent day. In regards to the sleeping situation. Having to use up... oh, there's no... I need to get in through there. Having to use up a couple of coffees was sort of... Not necessarily what I wanted, but... You know, it wasn't bad. Definitely didn't injure me. I have been buying them a bunch. I mean, it did injure me. It didn't, you know... It's not a setback, that's what I mean. I will not accept that. I don't even know how he survived the shot. Do I need to get closer to him? Is that what it is? I don't understand. I will just not accept that. No. I've had enough of your bullcrap for today. I guess in some people's eyes, maybe I haven't had enough. It's not a long-range weapon, basically. There we go. Yeah, that's probably the issue. And look at what we get. Crackers. Okay, let's go in. Ninja. Ninja. Hi. Okay. This being a shotgun makes things a lot more simpler. Got some really good drugs out of that. Ooh, what is this? A repellent cape. I have not seen one of those yet. Some fish. Actually, what is... Seriously, I haven't seen that. Suppose it's better than the cloak. Which is great news. I'll take all of your organs. She's less great news. Huh! Scared the crap out of me just then. Oh, organs. I'm sorry, I forgot about them. Okay. Are we good? I think we are. There might be more of them, though. I don't like that the soundtrack sort of changes every once in a while. I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean. Okay, I can't take that. Gonna leave these flowers behind. Ooh, nice stuff. Those gloves are really important because they're really expensive. So I can sell them for a lot of money. And our money just keeps going up. It's incredible how profitable things are when you know how to play the game. Which means basically I could just stock up on... Well, part of the reason why I have so much money is because I didn't stock up on healing items, but I could. And bullets. There you come. Okay, it's another house similar to the one we've just been in. I could take these. Let's just light things up for your benefit, fair viewer. Even though I never do, because I just don't have kerosene or whatever that is. And it doesn't last that long. Honestly, I think it should be a specific... It shouldn't be part of the inventory, the lantern fuel, because it's sort of pointless for the most part to have lights to see, especially if you have a high brightness monitor. Okay. And she was alone here. Got some things in here. But mostly it was a waste of 2 nice bullets right there. Oh, I'm forgetting the organs again. Did I forget the organs of the one below? I think I might have. I've gone through the wall. No, I didn't. Okay. I've gone through the whole day without cutting people open. Okay, we're good. Not that I need the organs. Or at least not for sure. Because at least I think I have all the flowers that I'll ever need. So I still might be able to get something else for the organs. There's a huge hem. Did you see the huge hem? Hey, yeah. It's the best part of the whole thing. It's a freaking ham. Like it. Like it a lot. Got some melon to go with it. Mmm. Lovely.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. When what? Ah, come on. It's just I lost concentration because of the freaking overlay. Wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, we're just going. Okay, let's go to the next one. Nice shot there. Couple of pills. Nothing here. Couple of this. Oh, got a couple of these. Save the game there. Did I open you up? Yes, I did. The day is gonna be over in any second.
The day is over.
Oh, come on.
Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Really don't know where they came from. But they're here. We got a letter. It's probably the page from Isidore Burak's diary. They're here. Oh. Was there a point to coming up here? Sort of. Sort of. Yeah. So there it is. That is day 8 concluded. And day 9 awaits us next week. At the same time, in the same place, here. And if you want to catch these on YouTube, they will be going up on YouTube as well. In fact, you might be watching this on YouTube right now. And if you are, thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you next week at the same time. Or on Twitch, if you want to join me. That's twitch.tv/ColonelRPG. But until then, thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night, good day, good morning, wherever you are. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.